Dwight Yoakam Live, presented by Big Spring Entertainment.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer, and the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about, whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
Portions of the following program were pre-recorded.
From the Ingalls studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. Live from the Ingalls studio,
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
the Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh my God, the Jets killed him.
And welcome into the Sportsocracy here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. The Sportsocracy heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app. We're seen everywhere on YouTube. And welcome into
Football Friday!
That's right. You can get in on the Football Friday discussions and prognostications just by going to the old website, thesportsocracy.com. Click the live video link, subscribe to the channel on YouTube, and then you can join us in the chat.
Can I do it? Can I do it? Can I do the thing?
What do you got?
Cry, Eagles, cry on the path to no victory.
Cowboy Zach Hurst is happy today as the Philadelphia Eagles lose. Although, I mean, do you celebrate that much when the Giants win?
Die, Eagles, die.
Well,
That's how I feel about it.
Full on. All right, there we go.
I mean, look, if you've never heard Cowboy Zach Hurst, if you've heard me, you've kind of heard him. It's just we hate different things.
Right. So we've got a 3-man crew in here today for a Football Friday. It's glad to have Cowboy Zach Hurst in town.
Thanks for having me.
For the Cowboys game, right? You're coming in to
No.
No, he got rotated helixly, which is a Sheldon Cooper way of saying screwed.
Yeah. So here's the thing. If I'm able to go see a game, all of a sudden I won't be. The universe invents a way like, hey, we can go see the game with these tickets or these tickets or these tickets. Mm-hmm. Or I'm forcefully against my will sent somewhere I don't want to be, but I have to pretend to be.
He is going to Dollywood
For a wedding.
For me,
somebody's getting married at Dollywood?
I wish. That'd be way more fun.
I was going to say, that'd be awesome.
That'd be so cool. A funnel wedding cake. Let's go.
Yeah.
That sounds like something I would have opined when Amy and I got married.
I need a groom's cake made out of that apple bread.
Just yes. All of it.
If you listed off every place in America that I could be on a football Sunday, Dollywood would be in the bottom 5.
Mm-hmm.
Because here's the thing. If you see a dude at Dollywood on a Sunday, it's not your constituency because you came here by choice. I was led here against my will.
That's
you might get one stray dude that's as miserable as you are.
I will never forget. We took the boys to Dollywood one time during football season. It was a Saturday. And it was the day of the Tennessee-Alabama game.
Oh.
And Tennessee beat Alabama that day. There were so many UT shirts at Dollywood. And you just looked at the dead eyes of the man that had the shirt on walking past going, you'd rather be anywhere in the world right now.
I swear to God, I would dress up like one of those street preachers you see in Buncombe County, and I would just walk up to dudes and go, I'm going to teach you the joy of the word no. You need to use it to your wife, obviously far more often than you do.
It was very cool because that was the game, I can't remember when it was, several years ago, where they won on like the last play of the game.
That was the kick.
And the entire park erupted in cheers at the same time because every dude in sight was sitting there in that Fairland or wherever, right next to the bumper cars is where I was at, and every dude just erupted with, oh my God, we won! And it was almost like a frat party in the street.
And there was
awesome.
one kid on the bumper cars, which would have been me as a child, going, "There's no adult supervision." Bang, 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 bang.
Here's the thing. Don't do that. Don't do that to your family members.
My family has moved funerals because they wanted me to go, and they were trying to do it on a Jet Sunday. Look, I already said bye to Daryl. I think Daryl would want me to watch the Jets. So,
he's not going to miss me anymore if I'm here.
What's he gonna do? Jump out of the box and go, "What the hell? What the we were friends?
He'll haunt you forever."
I gotta go watch my team haunt me, and now I got Daryl too.
Look, me and Daryl were close. He'll understand.
Daryl gets it.
He'll know exactly what happened.
Hey, here, look, I want to say this.
You want me to show up during football season and have your funeral on a Thursday?
Do it on a Tuesday. I'll miss a MAC game. I ain't missing a Jets game. I don't care how bad they are. I want to say this on radio. If I die and they schedule my funeral on Sunday and it's during the football season, don't go. I won't be mad.
Yeah, you don't have to go.
And if you do go, I will make crazy things happen to your team. If Zach shows up at my funeral on a football Sunday, Cowboys will be down 17-0 with 4 minutes to go, and they'll win. Because I will be there, and I'll be moving
I'm definitely
going
to go.
And I'm definitely going to go.
Welcome into a Football Friday here on the Sportsocracy. We'll have all of Jeremy's bangers. You got 3 sets?
Yep.
All at the end
Way
of every
less
hour?
dogs this week than usual. Because I feel like Vegas is looking at me going, how stupid do I have to make this line before you bet your soul on it?
Uh-huh.
I want you to Joe Namath this. Streets of Miami, January 1969. Just everything I am. You can have it.
Yep.
Because there's a handful that don't make even a lick of sense. But on that same token, Eagles -7 didn't make a whole lot of sense either.
Nope.
Until it did.
Mm-hmm.
Because, the exciting whites of the New York Giants, they put it on your head.
I love that we're calling them that.
They stole it from them last night. It was Cooper DeJean and Reed Blankenship. And nope, they stole it from you. This is risk. You lost your name last night.
Yeah.
Now you're just 2 bums that play for the Philadelphia Eagles.
Jeremy, he called me this morning, and he said something about the exciting whites. I was like, you mean the wild and wonderful whites of West Rutherford, New Jersey?
Oh.
East Rutherford. That's
East
where the
Rutherford.
stadium is.
Yeah.
East Rutherford.
Yeah,
New
I
Jersey.
will be making that
But
one.
West is way better.
That's 100% coming. Because that's from my state. And, yes, that'll happen.
Jackson Dart and the juggernaut himself, Cam Scattaboo.
And this is a question that I have just for all the teams that have no quarterback, like, the Jets. Did you watch last night and go, we could have had Jackson Dart if we had just listened to that fat ginger that kept saying it? Jackson Dart is real good. And I'm going to go a step further. He's better than I thought he was. Mm-hmm. Because last night, he was dropping dimes in a bucket. And Philadelphia couldn't do anything to slow it down. They couldn't do anything to stop it. And you can say, they didn't have Quinion Mitchell. The Giants were starting a UFL group of receivers. It was Wan'Dale Robinson and the Holy Pips. We suck.
Yeah, it was rough. I can't name who's the third receiver on the team right now.
Oh,
because I don't know who it is.
We looked this up yesterday.
Oh, I thought that was his name. I thought that was the name you were going to say. Because it's definitely somebody I don't know who it is.
No, it's oh God, they have Gunnar Olszewski, Bo Collins.
Oh, Lil Jordan Humphrey's there now.
Yeah.
That's my point. He was their second leading receiver last night.
Lil Jordan Humphreys, his name has always cracked me up because he's 6'4". They call him Lil Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
It's so good.
Yeah, him, Jalen Hyatt, Theo Johnson. They had 5 people caught the ball total.
Uh-huh. And Cam Scattaboo was a good number of them, and I didn't think he could catch anything except these hands.
Oh, man, that kid. I fell in love with him a long time ago. I was beating his name at the draft, and then I remember doing it up in Green Bay. I was like, of course the Giants draft another of my favorite running back prospects. Of course they do.
Yep.
So now I have to pull for in-team division.
Cam Scattaboo.
Uh-huh.
Scattabooyah after last night.
I have a question for the two of you.
Okay.
Was last night more of an indictment on the Philadelphia Eagles?
Yes.
Or an impressive night from the New York Giants? And I don't think we're going to agree on this.
It was the Philadelphia Eagles.
It looked shockingly a lot like week 1 when they didn't have Carter in the middle because they're so exploitable. You can run it down their throat up the middle when he's not there. I don't know how, because they've got the big kid next to him from Jordan Davis that you would think occupies so much space it would help, but it doesn't.
Don't work.
I've told Tank this for years because he's a Georgia guy and he loves Jordan Davis. Jordan Davis is a BUM bum. I don't know what he was. I mean, I know what he was when I evaluated him. I don't know where that dude went. He touched the Space Jam ball, and he is gone. He is just a big old fat dude right in the middle of the defense.
Yep.
Moro Ajomo is better than him, and it's not even close.
Yep.
What I saw last night from Philadelphia is a lot of what I've seen over the last handful of weeks. I wasn't stunned. Gambit fan said something in the YouTube chat about anytime I say they're not top 5, you should listen to me. They're top 5 talented. That's what you have to remember when I do power rankings. I'm not saying these are the team playing the 5 best in the NFL right now. I still look at that Philadelphia team and go, how stupid does Nick Sirianni have to be to not be able to figure this out? And last night I watched it and I watched it and I watched it. I don't think this is on Sirianni. I really don't. I think you have had a handful of things happen. The depth, and I'm glad Cowboy said that, the depth of the defensive line is nowhere near what it was.
Right.
Tay just said they're missing Kellen Moore. 100% they are. Because there's nothing creative about that offense.
No.
And then we come to the net root of the problem, which is 3 words, Jalen Hurts. He had Devontae Smith last night on a throw that I could have made. And he didn't just miss him, he launched him. He missed it so bad that Devontae Smith slowed down going, I can't catch up to that. They will do documentaries about Jalen Hurts. If you don't have this gimmicky nonsense, he's not a good quarterback. They ran the tush push 4 plays in a row last night, which, by the way, you ready to come to my side yet of this? This thing's going to die. It's going to die a miserable death because Philadelphia, now it's like the annoying kid that finds that one move on Mortal Kombat and he just keeps beating you with it. Cool. I'm going to unplug the controller and I might smack you with it. That's where we're at. That is where we are. You have done this so many times that now you've got Micah Parsons. You've got other people around the NFL going, this is not football. This is a gross fest. You went 1st and 5 and ran the tush push 4 times. That was you jumping the shark. I thought you did it a few weeks ago when what was it, Blandino? Said you can't officiate it?
Yeah.
Nope, last night. National television, you ran 4 plays in a row. Cool. If you can't use this responsibly, we will take it away from you. Because I think even the owners on the fence went, this is awful. This is like watching 2 cats try to paw at a saucer of milk. This is awful.
It really is. It's American rugby football. I mean, it's just not – it's so bad. I get it, in your 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, scoop your first down, right? That's what no one had a problem with.
Yep.
It's just and to do it in primetime where everybody's watching it, Sirianni's got to be smarter than that. I mean, first off, it was never going to make it past this season anyway, but now it's all she wrote. It's done.
Now, I do find it funny that and Gambit fan just said this, to watch a team that is predicated on being able to get 2 yards in a cloud of dust, and then you watch crayon eater Cam Scatterboot just go, I can do more than 2.
I can do 5.
Watch this, I can do 6. I can do 6, I can do 8, I can do 5. I looked at the New York Giants last night, and maybe this comes from my perspective of as a Jets fan, I just look at my team and go, I have no hope at anything. I hate my quarterback. My running back's going to get traded by the trade deadline. My offensive line's fine. I've got one weapon. Every team in the NFL has one corner, and my defense sucks. And I'm looking at the New York Giants going, you were down here with us. And now with these 2 guys, you have so much more hope than we have, and that we have, the Saints have, these really bad teams in the NFL. You have so much more hope than us that it's comical because you have a quarterback. Because Jackson Dart is a quarterback. And now I say that to ask this question. If the league started over right now, we did a Madden redraft, how many quarterbacks would you take over Jackson Dart? We'll take off the obvious ones. You're obviously taking Lamar, Mahomes, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow, Justin Herbert, Jaden Daniels. All right, so we're to 7.
Yep.
How many are you taking ahead of him? You taking Cam Ward ahead of him?
No.
Because I'm not.
No.
I had him close in the first place, and what I've seen through 3 weeks, this ain't even close.
Yeah, no.
I over-evaluated Cam Ward, may have undervalued Jackson Dart.
No, I don't think there's anybody else. Would you take Drake May over him?
Yes.
Okay.
But that's it. And the only reason
No
I'd take
way.
Drake May is not the ceiling, it's the floor. Because I did see Jackson commit, and they weren't all on him. There were 5 turnovers, and he had a hand in a good many of them.
Jordan Love.
No way. With what I have to pay him, not even close. He's not even a discussion for me.
Trevor.
No way.
I'll answer that one. No.
C.J. Stroud.
No way.
I would.
You'd take C.J. Stroud?
I wouldn't. I'm too close to having to pay him.
Well, I hear you. It's just he's so much better than he can do, and we'll talk about that later. But his offensive line is just—he's getting eaten alive.
The line's dog water.
Yeah,
he also holds the ball too long.
Yeah, he's been bad,
and that wouldn't bother me so much if I hadn't critiqued him on that when he was coming to the league.
Those are the only ones that I really look at and go, those are question marks for me.
Jared Goff was a question mark for me too, just solely because his good is so good.
It is,
and I get you have to pay him. I know that.
It is, and I mean, you're starting a franchise, so he's older, so you got to take that into account. Because, like, I don't know, did you say Matt Stafford in the elite category?
No, because he's too old.
Right, like, and see, I figure like Jared Goff is he's getting to that. He's not there, but he's getting to that point.
When you said that, Jeremy, I was like, I'm definitely going to argue with you. But I was sitting here going through it. He's top 15.
For me, he's top 10. It's not even debatable.
He's not for me. But he's 13, 14,
all right,
15.
so who are the others that you
I was just randomly looking at a list. I'm like, and you're going to hate one of them. But I'm looking, obviously, y'all know I do have from a fantasy perspective, which I'm not doing here, but that's how I'm looking at the list. But Hurts, Mahomes, Allen, Jackson.
You take Jalen Hurts over.
Hang on. Let me get through there.
Okay.
Maybe, but probably not. Not for real football.
I was about to say.
Jaden Daniels, I'd still take Baker over him. Baker is, I would. I don't care. Dak Prescott, I would. Justin Herbert, I would. Drake May, I would. And that's when you get dicey. I like Bo Nix a lot. I think he's having a rough season, but I like Bo Nix a lot.
Bo Nix wouldn't even factor into this conversation for me. Neither would Jalen Hurts. As a matter of fact, if somebody asked me and it was Jalen Hurts or Jackson Dart, I'd laugh at you.
The ones that are close are Jordan Love, Caleb Williams, but then Jackson. He's right there, though.
Caleb Williams not even in the discussion for me.
Yeah.
I've seen in 3 games of Jackson. I've seen 2 better games out of Jackson Dart than any game I've ever seen out of Caleb Williams.
With what he's working with, it's hard to argue. I'm not disagreeing with you, but he also plays for the Giants, and I hate him. So
that does play in.
that does play in.
We will continue the conversation.
But if you had see when I hear that, I think if Jackson Dart had the weapons that Caleb Williams had.
Oh God.
Right, I mean, not just this
Moore.
year, last year with Keenan Allen thrown into the mix. Holy cow!
In a coach and offensive system,
no doubt.
It's and that's where I'm at. I was watching Jackson Dart last night, going, the number one thing I look out for a quarterback when I'm evaluating them, who does more with less. Nobody right now is doing more with less. He has one crayon eating running back who we have a super chat about. By the way, so be prepared for that. And Wan'Dale Robinson, and he just beat the defending Super Bowl champions on Thursday Night Football.
Right. It was not a good night for the Philadelphia Eagles last night. On Thursday Night Football, it was a great night to be down at Bear's Smokehouse Barbecue, which is our home for every Thursday night throughout the football season. It never disappoints. Cowboy Zach Hurst, this was your first time.
It was
at Bears.
I showed up and had a wonderful time and ate to excess and felt miserable, and it was the happiest I've ever been.
That's right.
It's easy to do.
Right, from the bear balls to the moink balls on down to the brisket and the salads and the fried chicken sandwich. I had another one of those last night with that spicy slaw on it. It's
very good.
With like just a handful of pickles.
You gave me
if you
goosebumps.
like pickles on a chicken
You
sandwich.
showed me the top of it, and I said, "Did you get extra pickles, or
Nope.
is that how it comes?"
Nope, that's how it comes.
Listen, Chick-fil-A, you can take a lesson from Bear Smokehouse. When I say pickles, damn it, I don't mean 2. I can't cut those into slices with my teethus. I need 10.
That's right. It is the best meat in town, and it's in 2 locations, 135 Cox Avenue in downtown Asheville on the South Slope, or inside Sweeten Creek Brewing down on Sweeten Creek Road. Or if there's a special event going on, Lord knows the Bear Smokehouse Barbecue food truck may just be there. I was down at Oktoberfest last weekend, and there they were in Pack Square Park. They're everywhere because it's worth it.
The Jeremy Green golf tournament that we're going to tell you about on Tuesday. I had to think about what day Tank was coming back.
Is that the name of it? Are we?
No.
Okay.
Oh, that's a terrible name.
the Jeremy Green Invitational. Yeah. All you have to do is beat Jeremy. Cool. Every golfer in North Carolina shows up. What do I win?
I'm making that trip.
What do I win? Because beating you, not that hard.
Yeah. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue every Thursday night. Don't forget to come on down and join us. We do our show live. We'll be there live again next Thursday on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We'll be right back.
This season, the Eagles Living the Dream Tour rides again, and this time we ride together.
Thanks to fine partners like Clarissa Sells, WBNC.com, the Sportsocracy has teamed up with Appalachian Motor Coach to ride with you in style to some of the best games around.
Click on Living the Dream 2, TOO.com, to see the schedule and pick your destination.
You buy the ticket, we'll get you to the game. No worries about parking, and we have the food and drinks covered as well, with a special thanks to Bear Smokehouse Barbecue and Cultivated Cocktails.
Live the dream with us. Living the Dream 2, TOO.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
If you or a loved one have been a victim of crime, the North Carolina Department of Public Safety Office of Victim Compensation Services provides programs to help you find peace of mind. We're here to help you apply for benefits that you may qualify for to recover from hardships such as lost wages and medical expenses. To learn more, visit ncdps.gov/4victims. That's ncdps.gov/4 VICTIMS.
This week on United States of Kennedy, the podcast.
Teamsters President Jimmy Hoffa once promised to break both of Bobby Kennedy's arms.
Bobby, JFK's Attorney General, wanted to take down the mob, starting with Hoffa.
This is Bobby trying to get the world to care about him, which explains all this passion and anger going into this, even though it's still kind of ineptly handled.
Each week, we dive into our cultural fascination with the Kennedy dynasty.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search United States of Kennedy, and listen now.
Young throwing to the end zone, diving grab, Xavier Legette for the touchdown.
Hi, this is Anish Shroff. Join me, Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme, and Kristen Balboni on Sunday as the Panthers host the Dallas Cowboys.
Dowdle has a seam, 30, 35, 40, one man to beat, 45, 40.
Pre-game coverage comes your way at noon. Kickoff is at 1 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Live all season long on News Radio 570 WWNC.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer, and the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about, whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment, committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy.
We treat star athletes better because they're better people.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, kiddo. Get used to it.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM and 1400. Cowboy Zach Hurst joining Jeremy and myself on the program today. Tune into the YouTube. You can see all three of our pretty faces. So we're doing things, man. We're just yesterday went so smooth. I am so impressed with yesterday happening when we didn't have anybody in this studio to control it.
What was your biggest takeaway from that? I want to see if your brain went the same place that mine did. When that worked as flawlessly as it did, what was your first thought?
I don't want to go back.
Okay, elaborate on that. Because we're in the exact same territory. All I could think about was, this means Thunderdome Part 2 is I miss the
separate studio.
Oh, I loved that so much because
It
I didn't
was
have to set up squat. I just walked in and connected my computer and we go.
That was fun. It was a lot of fun.
I may have.
It makes so many more things possible.
I may have had 5 or 6 Modelo's after you left and sat there flipping through real estate listings going, I can afford that. I can totally afford that.
All right, we have week 6 of the NFL season kicked off already. The Philadelphia Eagles lose last night on Thursday Night Football to the New York Football Giants. We got super chats that we need to get to, so let's get right into it.
Show me the money, money. Show me the money. I like the cash.
Zach, can you attest that it's worse sitting in the studio than it is watching it because you've done both? It's so much worse sitting here.
He's so happy.
And
he's like Kim Scatterbo hanging with Fitzmagic after the game last night.
Right.
You want to see what it looks like when we hit the breaking news button and the rejoiner hits and you can't see him? Oh, it is white boy club dance to the highest extreme. Soaring Eagle, I have a motion. Until the Eagles get it together, we call them the Eagles. I think we've done that for a long time anyway. Also, how did I trade Jacoby Myers and Cedric Gray for Stephon Diggs?
Don't know.
Because you traded with a moron. It's kind of the same thing, I think, with NFL trades quite often. Why are one of you so stupid and one of you is so smart? And a lot of times, the team on that stupid side is the New York Football Jets.
Cedric Gray having a season or something? Is he?
Not really, no.
I was curious. Like, that's the first time I've heard that name in a while.
I saw it the other day and went, I forgot you were in the NFL.
All right, Great North Sports.
Give me that money. Give me that money. Give me that money. Give me that money.
Great North. It's always a good day when we get Cowboy Zach Hurst. He is correct.
You're welcome.
Also, if taking Tylenol and steroids while you were pregnant was a person, it would be Cam Scatterbo.
I'm so glad I didn't read that first and just got to hear it.
So good.
Oh, man.
That is, wow. That's great.
It's
good job,
You're not
David.
wrong. I mean, Cam Scatterbo at this point, I want to give him an IQ test just as, you know what he got on the Wonderlic, don't you?
3.
Drool. He just drooled on it as he was going, woo! Just over and over again.
Just kept ripping his shirt off and going crazy.
Golly.
If Pat McAfee and Bill Romanowski had a first cousin, it would be Cam Scatterbo.
As long as Stone Cold was his uncle.
And I probably fathered it. So just throwing that out there.
Cam Scatterbo may be the first football player ever born with CTE because he's insane. Just watching the kid with his little Darth Vader helmet, because like he doesn't even have one of the big ones.
No.
He doesn't even have the pillow on top of it, and it looks oversized.
Oh, no.
His skull makes up the rest of what he's lacking in that helmet.
If there was anybody that I would ever not judge for wearing a Guardian cap, it'd be Cam Scatterbo. Because every time he runs into the pile, he comes back out like, we're good. I think we're good.
Helmet on sideways and just standing on the sidelines yesterday. He made one run where he went to the sideline and he ran through 2 Eagles defenders. He gets up and he goes to the sideline, and they showed Brian Daboll about 4 times within the next, 20 seconds of game action. And every time they showed Brian Daboll, he's standing behind his coach, just shaking his head like he's trying to shake off the concussion he just suffered.
He looks like Ryback. You remember that wrestler?
Oh, yeah.
The Feed Me More guy that was just, he walked down just shaking his head like, I'm going to kill you. The only problem is that you're not nearly as scary as you look when you're just far away. And Scatterbo's that way. He's not particularly fast. He just is a lunatic and will run right into you, and you cannot bring him down.
Well, he's super elusive. He's squirrely, right? You can't get your hands on him because he's like a hurricane. He's like the little Tasmanian devil. That when he hits you, he just starts spinning, and you go, I don't know what to do with this guy.
If Baker Mayfield was a running back, he would be Cam Scatterbo.
Totally.
Please trade him to Tampa. Please, God,
Oh,
go
no,
to
don't
Tampa.
do that.
Oh, I'll take
Don't do that.
Don't take
we
Bucky
need,
Irving from me.
I was about to say, we need Boosie. I'm very involved in Boosie.
Don't take Bucky Irving.
You know, it's one of those we were talking about in the draft process. I was like, so his stock fell after the combine and stuff. Because like, what'd you think he was going? He's not going to test well because he's not fast. He's not agile. He's not this. He's not that. But he just wants it more than every human on the planet.
Look, do you remember what I said in Green Bay when the Giants drafted him?
No.
New York fans are going to love him.
I cussed from the other room because I wasn't in there yet.
I said New York fans are going to love him. And I do not know why we do this every single year. And it happens all the time. It happened to Elikai Manor from Stanford.
Yep.
These guys come in and they don't test. And you're so worried that, well, they didn't run a 4.40. I don't give a damn. Can they play football or not? I need an NFL team. Look, I'm really thoroughly enjoying what we're doing right now. But about 10 years from now, I need an NFL team to hire me and just get out of the way. Like, I'm going to make a board, and I'm going to take all these bums off because, you know, Tank, you always talk about my hit rate with quarterbacks and receivers, and my bum rate is stupidly high. When I tell you to avoid a guy like Grim Death, you probably should.
Mm-hmm.
Because the percentage of them that have ever worked out is about 4%. Cam Scatterbo is one of those guys that you just look at and you knew what his role was going to be. You knew how it was going to go, and it's actually gone even better than I thought it would.
Yeah.
And the fact that so many of these running backs went ahead of him is just comical.
He's faster Mike Allstott with soft hands.
Yeah.
I mean,
I don't hate that. By the way, we have a stat of the day supplied for us by Gambit fans. So, Tank, if you could find any non-Super Chat music to play for a stat of the day.
Let's see here.
This Sarah McLachlan would work great right here if you wanted to use it because it's very sad.
I don't want it's going to be terrible.
Fun stat for all of you, and I believe he should have put fun in quotation marks. Cities in history to have their NHL team lose, NFL team lose, and Major League Baseball team lose in the playoffs and be eliminated in the same day. Philadelphia, yesterday. End of stat. It's the only time it's ever happened.
Yes. Well, at least they were in the playoffs. I guess. I don't know.
Tank just got to third to a girl thrown out at home and said, well, at least she invited me back.
Yeah. I mean, that's all you got. That's all you got left because
it's a good one.
Oh, we have another Super Chat too, and it's a pretty good one.
Money from the money tree. Fall on me. Life's a lottery.
Oh, God. I didn't read the full stat. It happened to Philadelphia in 1983, too. It's happened twice. It happened to Philadelphia both times. He put it in two different messages, so I stopped paying attention. Oh, that's good. Jonathan Welch said, Cam Scatterbo likes buttered sausage. You're doing on my plate. Get out of here.
That guy is, he's fun. He's real fun. Unfortunately, I don't think he's going to last long. I honestly don't.
I do say that now that I've heard Jonathan Welch say that, I have realized that I think his name is Cam Busey Scatterbo. Because he does have to be related to Gary Busey somewhere.
Cam Scatterbucy.
Ooh. I see what you did there.
Not just a hat rack, folks.
You are in the sports eye.
Hold on. We missed
did we get another one? All right, well, let's get that one.
It's all about the money.
And apologies to member chats. They've stopped putting them on the button bar, so I don't see them unless I see them. Justin Parton said, hey, Patullo, run the damn ball.
It's a good idea.
You think that, except for the fact that it doesn't really work even when you try. I said this yesterday, and I'm going to double down on it today after watching last night. One of the problems for the Eagles that nobody seems to want to talk about is your offensive line is nowhere near what it used to be. I mean, look, they gave Saquon the ball 12 times yesterday. Yeah, you averaged 4.8 yards a carry, but you got to dig a little deeper into that. This is where you can't just go box score. One of the runs he had was 18 yards. Take that out, guess where he's at? 3.7, which is what he's averaged for the whole year. He can hit a home run every once in a while. The problem is that there's a lot of 2s and 3s and 1s and loss of 1. It's just inconsistent. And when you do that, and I am not trying to defend Kevin Patullo, but I will tell you from just a game script perspective, when you're looking at Jalen Hurts, and Jalen has been a little lacking. I'm in a good mood today, so I'm trying to be nice.
Wow.
If I put you in 2nd and 11, I'm in bad shape. I mean, there were times last night he had 6 and 7 seconds. And even if he completed it, the throw was so unbelievable. There was one to A.J. Brown on the sideline that he had been there for 4 seconds, and he just, then he throws it and practically threw it out of bounds. This is not an easy offense to call. And again, I'm not trying to defend Kevin Patullo. I think he's part of the problem. This is not easy because you're looking at an offense in the NFL that I have a really good running back that can hit home run plays, but very often he's putting me in 2nd and 8, 2nd and 9, 3rd and 7, 3rd and 8. That's not where I want to be with Jalen Hurts because that's when the interceptions scream through the roof. Jalen Hurts is a quarterback that has to stay on schedule. That's how they won the Super Bowl. Because I had Saquon that was good for 4 yards every single time I gave him the ball. And on 3rd and 2, you have to kind of crouch down, bring the safeties down, and then I got A.J. Brown and Devontae Smith one-on-one, and he can do that. You also have to simplify these reads because he locks on guys and does not move off of it. He doesn't progress nearly fast enough.
Well, he's only got 2 receivers anyway, so he's read 1, read 2, and
he likes Jahan Dotson for some reason. By God, every time he runs deep, I go, I bet you, I can watch him come off the line. And if he quickly runs out of the screen, I'm like, I'll bet you this ball's going to Jahan Dotson.
Well, I was looking at the Eagles because I dived into their wins losses, and this is just attempts. But in three of their 4 wins, he never threw he threw it 23, 22, and 24 times.
That's the way they win.
They don't want the ball. He threw it 32 times against the Rams, but it was going back and forth the whole time, high-scoring game.
That's the way they win.
That's what I'm saying. They're in the games that he throws, they're undefeated if he throws it less than 25 times.
Jalen Hurts is one of those guys that it's the good is good, the bad is terrible, and you have to mitigate out the bad. The bad comes in 3rd and 8. That's where he is the most susceptible because you have to make a tight window throw. They can play the pass. They know you're throwing it. They're not going to lose contain on that edge. So, I mean, you just look at the Giants last night. What did they do? And I told you this was coming. They had a slew of plays that had all of the pass rushers out there, and it was Brian Burns sets one edge, Kayvon Thibodeau Abdul Carter, whoever was on the other side, sets the other edge. By God, you're not going to let him run out. And the play, when I knew it was over, was they had actually kind of cheated to the inside, and there was a possibility that Jalen could bail out here. And Brian Burns grabbed him by the towel and just threw him down. And I went, you're done.
Because they have men on that. The Giants' defense, we didn't get to talk about it yet. They've got, in Thibodeau, too, those 3 pass rushers are dudes.
Especially when you put them together. It's one thing, and this is something that I would caution people with Kayvon Thibodeau. You put a guy out there by himself, and he's the only pass rusher you're worried about. Unless it's Micah Parsons or Myles Garrett or T.J. Watt or a guy like that, they're not going to win consistently. It's when you get somebody on the other side that can steal away those wham blocks and can steal away the help from the guard, that can steal away the tight end, can steal away the running back. That's when you see what a guy really is. Mm-hmm. Because now you're getting what other defensive ends get. Now that you got Brian Burns and Carter and Thibodeau, and you still got Dexter Lawrence on the inside,
it's nasty.
Schematically, they're getting better every week. And Paulson Adebo, I still maintain he's not great, but he's better than what you had. Mm-hmm. And it pushed everybody down a spot. Mm-hmm. So now you can have Cordell Flott, who had one of the best plays of the night last night. It was just an intuition play. He undercuts the route. That's what I want to see from you. Because he's not playing on the outside. Not consistently.
Right.
I can move him around. I can keep him fresh. I can chuck him out there. And that's why you sign a guy like a Debo and a guy like Javon Holland. Mm-hmm. I like this. I was more impressed with the Giants last night than I was disgusted in the Eagles. I was shocked that they lost. I was not shocked this game was close.
No.
And this is another great time to say, how many national analysts of the NFL draft had Jackson Dart higher on their board than me? Would you like to hear the list again? Because it was 0.
You had Spider Burns out there making plays again last night. 2 sacks against the Philadelphia Eagles. That gives him 7 on the season, well on his way to having his best sack season of his career. He only hit the 12.5 mark once with the Carolina Panthers when he was in town. Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys this Sunday on News Radio 570 WWNC. You will be able to hear that game starting at noon. It's a 1 o'clock kickoff here on ESPN Asheville. We will have NFL football for you as well, and we will bring you the LA Rams and the Baltimore Ravens starting at noon here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We'll be right back on a Football Friday.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon, seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s, but there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian Sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian Sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
Diabetes, high blood pressure, anxiety meds, everyone's on them. If you're a 50-year-old male, maybe a bit porky, and you may even have type 2 diabetes, $1 million of term insurance may only cost you about $200 a month. Call Term Provider. Speak with Big Lou at 800-444-2013. Big Lou will find a term life policy for you even if you have type 2 diabetes, are overweight, or have high blood pressure. Term Provider has helped thousands of people like you who think they can't afford term life insurance. To buy $1 million of affordable term life for you, all you need to do is call Big Lou at 800-444-2013. Lou will make sure the scales are tipped in your favor. Call 800-444-2013. Big Lou will answer your call and work to fit you into a term life policy that you can afford. Remember, Big Lou's like you. He's on meds too. Call 800-444-2013 or biglou.com.
Only one app puts the live radio dial in your pocket
and lets you save your favorite stations, playlists, and podcasts as presets.
iHeartRadio is your all-access pass to the audio that moves you.
Get what millions already have. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingalls story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingalls markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingalls. Low prices. Love the savings.
Boy, you must be outside your mind.
The Sportsocracy.
Just a bit outside. He tried the corner and missed.
It is ESPN Asheville. Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on a Football Friday. Getting just a bit outside. Jeremy Green, he's found a funny story.
I have found a funny story, and it gives me an opportunity to take a shot at a grocery store that's not Ingalls Supermarkets, which is the only one you should ever shop at.
Low prices, love the savings.
Publix, or as I like to refer to it, Bastard Grocery Store. there is one of those in Miami, right outside the stadium of the Miami Dolphins.
Okay.
You know how you go to most grocery stores in an NFL town and they have NFL team accompaniment.
Yeah, you got the balloons up, you got the big cookies.
You get the napkins and the cookie and the cake and all of those things. Well, this Publix also did that. There's only one problem.
Oh, no.
Apparently, they've tapped out of the Miami Dolphins because all they have is the Atlanta Falcons. They didn't even go Tampa Bay. They went all the way to Atlanta.
That's crazy, Tom.
Wow.
This trended on Twitter yesterday of, wow, you can't even get the grocery store in your town.
In your state.
I mean, I don't know if you know this. I'll be in Atlanta tomorrow. Atlanta is a long way from Miami.
You drive past 3 other NFL teams on your way.
And about 17 college teams.
Mm-hmm. That's crazy.
And Publix just went, you know what? Screw it. Bijan. Wow. I thought that was hilarious.
That is very, very funny. It is week 6.
Tua allegedly saw it and went, when did the Philadelphia Eagles change their colors to red?
Poor Tua.
He's just bleeding in his brain, and that's all he can see. All he can see is red. I'm not sorry for saying that.
Oh, you should be. It's the week 6 of the NFL last night. Philadelphia Eagles kicking it off with a big old disappointment. Cam Scattaboo.
Speak for yourself. I was not disappointed at
all.
all.
I know. Well, I mean, it was a disappointment for them.
Sure. That's fine.
Jackson Dart. Who they should trade him to Jacksonville.
I haven't been that in my feelings during a football game since Shakira did the halftime show at the Super Bowl. I was like, I'm enjoying this a lot more than I should.
Jackson Dart and Cam Scattaboo leading the Giants to the win to open up the week. We have another early game on Sunday morning.
Broncos. Denver Broncos.
It's another London game where go ahead.
New York football suck.
We'll play
Jets. It's 4 letters. It's real easy to confuse those two because they mean the same thing.
Denver Broncos and the New York Jets, 9:30 in the morning. Jeremy, you're going to be on the road. Are you gonna lock in for this at 9:30?
Look, I will be in the locker room about 11 o'clock. So by the time this, I'll be going to, my area about the time that this game ends. And I have a funny feeling that when I see the little ticker on my phone, it's going to say orange ponies a lot, turd in the punch bowl very little. Mm-hmm. Give me the Denver Broncos. I think this is the stupidest line I have ever seen in my entire life.
6.5 points.
It's gone down. Who are these people? I need to know who you are because you need a meeting immediately. You need to go to just find a church and sit in the basement until they show up and you can say, my name's Daryl and I'm the worst gambler in the world because I have $5,000 on the Jets +7. Don't do that, okay? Broncos.
Who's out that's moving the line? Or are they just dumb people?
You could tell me that they lost a plane in the Bermuda Triangle that had half the team and all of their equipment, and I would still think that they could go out there with a leather helmet and smoke the Jets.
Uh-huh.
The Jets are bad. Bad. Broncos, easy.
The Broncos just beat the Eagles, and they think the Jets are – okay, I don't understand the line. You're right at all.
It's because the Jets keep coming back late because they don't give up because Aaron Glenn's one of those, we play 60 minutes even when we're down 40.
Yeah, but Sean Payton doesn't play the let's just milk the clock and barely stay ahead.
And Sean Payton hates the Jets.
Oh, he's going to pour it on. If he can. If he has the opportunity, he will pour it on.
As much crap as they got last year for only they beat the Jets on a field goal, and Bo Nix had 12 less yards in the first half than I did.
Right.
There's no doubt.
That was the 12-7 monsoon game or whatever.
And fantasy football players, let me give you a solid piece of advice. Now, I hope you listened to me last week and you played Ryan Flournoy. I said Jalen Tolbert. I also said whoever lines up on the outside, I don't care who it is. This week, his name is Marvin Mims. Say his name and he appears. I believe in Marvin Mims.
But he might not play.
Frankly, if they amputate his leg right before this game, I'd still take him to put up $120 and 2 touchdowns against the Jets.
So Marvin Mims is hurt. What's his deal?
It's his hip. He's just been in practice, not doing much, and he's a little guy anyway. But if he suits up, I agree with Jeremy. I'm firing him up everywhere.
And if he doesn't suit up, let's see which
Troy
name.
Franklin.
No, he plays in slot. I don't want the slot guy. I want the outside guy. And that would be, $3,000 Pat Bryant, who will just.
I've been waiting on him to do anything after all the offseason hype.
Well, the bad thing is he's not good at football. But here's the positive.
But Coach Payton thinks he's Michael Thomas.
You don't have to be against the Jets. Okay. So Marvin Mims if he plays, Pat Bryant if he doesn't. And just do it. And I will go what is the total in this game?
43.5. Is that what I saw? Hang on. Let me get back to it.
Yeah, we'll go under. I'll go under 43.
Yeah, 43.5. Under, and Denver minus the 6.5. Clean sweep across the board?
Easy.
Good. It is decided.
On both?
It has been down to it's been has it been bet? No, it's down to 41.5 now, but yeah. Sheesh. I still take the under.
I don't care if it got to 37.5 because I don't think the Jets are going to. They're not going to carry their weight.
Right.
They're not going to contribute here.
Right. So I think that's full agreement all across the board.
Yeah.
Which means the Broncos.
Which means Jets win by 7.
The under. That is kind of how that used to go on our on our Game Time Decisions podcast.
It's not how it goes now. You know why? Because the Jets could play themselves and somehow they'd both lose.
1 o'clock slate. It starts out with the local team.
Wow.
And Cowboys team.
Don't do it. Don't do it. I hope Rico Dowdle goes for 200 again this week. And against our trash can of a defense, he might.
He possibly could.
It's going to be – I think if you got anyone that's suiting up in this game for fantasy, play him.
Uh-huh.
Because neither team can stop a nosebleed.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, but what I don't – I mean, the over-under started up so high. You see where it started?
Was it 51.5?
49.5. It's been bet down to 46.
ESPN still has it at 49.5. Just so you know.
Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry. I read that backwards. It opened at 46, and now it's been up to 49.
I thought it started low because I got it earlier this week.
Yeah. Sorry, I did it backwards. But still, I'm like, they're both going to score in the 30s this week.
I agree.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going Panthers plus 3.5 over 49.5. And I didn't think I'm going to give as much time to this pick as I gave to thinking about it, and we're done.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Jeremy's on the Panthers.
I'm not. Dak's
I don't think I am either.
No. I mean, he's slinging it to – who is going to stop Pickens?
Jason Sehorn.
Okay.
The one that they have.
The thing
like about Carolina –
just like Sauce Gardner did last week?
He had one catch.
Pickens?
Yes. He had one catch of any substance.
Okay.
Oh, and by the way, he got away – and I'm not defending Sauce here, but this is something that big receivers are learning. Shove him. All you got to do is shove him at the last minute. You don't even extend your arm. He weighs so little that just boop, and he's open. Yeah, Sauce shut George Pickens down. Also helped that Ryan Flournoy was running like he was Laura Ingalls Wilder in Little House on the Prairie.
Good for you.
Just, I'm out here, TA in the wind, throw me the ball. And Carolina won't do that. I'm taking it. You're both taking the Cowboys?
Yeah, we're taking the Cowboys.
I think I am. It's just after I just don't know who on the Panthers can do anything to slow down what they've been doing. And whether it's passing or run the ball, who cares? Javonte Williams has a soul now, which I didn't think was ever going to be a thing again. I mean, and their defense is so bad. They just keep putting up yards. It's going to be a good time, and because I've known Rico since he was in 5th grade. My dad coached Rico in 5th grade basketball, so I just want him to have 1 billion yards. And I don't really care who wins.
Fair enough. All right, 2 on the Dallas Cowboys minus the 3.5. Jeremy's on the Carolina Panthers plus the field goal and the hook. We're all over on the 49.5.
I think so.
We're all going over the 49.5.
You know what it's time for, Tank?
I believe it's time for bangers.
Bangers.
When we come back here on ESPN Asheville.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon. Seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s, but there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by King's Hawaiian Sliders.
Eli Manning here. There's nothing like football and King's Hawaiian sliders. There's something about those soft, fluffy, irresistible King's Hawaiian sliders that make them a winner on game day. Pick some up this weekend in the bakery or deli section of your grocery store. King's Hawaiian. There's nothing like it.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
As a mom, comforting my family is what I do best. Vicks Vapor Stick provides soothing, non-medicated Vicks Vapors in an easy-to-apply stick, and it dries fast, so there's no mess. I use it to comfort myself and my family.
Thanks, Mom.
Vicks Vapo Stick, soothing comfort for the whole family. And try Vicks Vapo Shower Max for steamy Vicks Vapors when you need more comfort for yourself. Use as directed.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
Rapid radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get 60% off. Free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off.
Thanks to you, thousands of teachers now have the tools they need to thrive. And their students do too.
Oh my gosh, yes.
To receive the nomination, Beyondward.
Thank you so much. I'm so excited.
We really appreciate it.
That is so exciting.
iHeartRadio's Thank a Teacher, powered by Donors Choose, building brighter futures one classroom at a time.
I'm certain it's going to be well spent. It takes a lot of tools to make our program run.
And we're just getting started. Help keep the momentum going and nominate a teacher who's made a difference in your life at iHeartRadio.com/teachers.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Angles, we're with you every step of the way.
These aren't my favorite picks, but they are bangers nonetheless, because these are your favorites of the week. Wake Forest is a 2.5-point favorite at Oregon State. Have you watched Oregon State play football? Look, I get Wake Forest is not good. Oregon State is an assault on your eyeballs. Give me Wake Forest minus the 2.5. Got a game in Texas.
Across Texas with you.
When I asked Hank to play this song during the Bangers, he looked at me like I had 3 heads. North Texas is going to waltz all over Texas on South Florida because that's the most overrated team in America. North Texas scores a gajillion points. They are going to hang one on South Florida, and we're going to start talking about North Texas might wind up in the playoff because I don't know who they're supposed to lose to because they're real good offensively. Michigan State's a 7.5-point favorite against UCLA. I don't know why Vegas is falling for this. UCLA still awful. It was fired coach bump. That's how they beat Penn State. Michigan State's going to walk all over them. Iowa State minus the 2.5 at Colorado. Colorado is not good at football. Iowa State is. Not hard to figure out. Give me the Cyclones. And I don't get to combine my teams very often. But this is a time that I do. Eat excrement pit! Florida State plays Pittsburgh this weekend, 10.5-point favorite. Pittsburgh sucks. Florida State doesn't, and they're going to score a whole mess of points. Give me my Seminoles minus the 10.5. I think they win by 40. Pittsburgh is bad. If Florida State lets this game stay close, I'm not going to be a fun person to talk to on Monday.
You can, of course, take all your wagers over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app, the official sportsbook of the Sportsocracy. Coming up in the next hour, we will go over more of the games coming up this week, Week 6 in the NFL. We'll be right back right after this. Bears Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeartRadio app. Free never sounded so good. The Sportsocracy.
It fires me up, man.
I love it. Say it one more time.
The Sportsocracy.
Shake it back!
Beer City's best sports talk.
It is gross.
Just earlier.
They are mature, actually. You just have to get to know them better.
Your lunchtime dose of dumbassery. Live from the Ingles studio.
We are back at the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. Sportsocracy coming to you live from the Ingles studio. We're heard everywhere you go on the iHeartRadio app, seen everywhere on YouTube. Just go to thesportsocracy.com, click the live video link, subscribe to the channel, join us in the chat for
Football Friday.
That is a Football Friday. We've got a three-man crew in here today. Cowboy Zach Hurst joining us once again, former co-host of the Game Time Decisions podcast many a moon ago.
If we had any time, we would do that again. But
we don't.
Our schedules, see, the way my schedule works out, I got to have some grab keister time. And currently I have very little of that.
That's right. There's very little of that going on around here. We got a lot going on. It is football season. We are ready and raring to go for the, for the rest of the Week 6 games here. We'll set the stage for you for this weekend. Plus, we got the daily draft coming up at the end, or at the end of the show, top of the next hour.
We've had a wardrobe change for me.
We have.
As well.
We've got another installment of You Send It to Me for Free, and Jeremy shall wear it. He's wearing a shirt right now that says he is not a gorilla.
I don't think you can say that.
They can see it on the YouTube show. I don't think we can say it.
No.
I'm just going to hold it up there and you read it for yourself.
He's not a gorilla. He'll still take on 100 men, though.
I think I'm going to type it into the YouTube.
You can let your imagination run wild with you on that.
Let your imagination be your guide.
You should stop doing that to those people, Jeremy.
Again,
I'm going to wear this. I'm going to wind up having to go get water at some point. I'm going to get a look.
I'm going to wear that to Dollywood.
You wear this to Dollywood? You're going to meet a bunch of Daryls.
No doubt.
Oh, that's great.
Son, you look like you moisturize, and I think we could be friends.
I have to change the name of Rocky Top, that's for sure.
Good old, I can't say it.
Nope. And let's move on.
Back to picking games.
That's right. It is Week 6 in the NFL. We've gotten through the Carolina Panthers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday. Again, you can hear it on our sister station, News Radio 570. WWNC, live from Bank of America Stadium in Charlotte, noon on Sunday. For the airtime, 1 o'clock is the kickoff. Other 1 o'clock games, let's go. Chargers, Dolphins. This will be quick.
How is this only 3.5?
Because the Chargers, something's wrong. The public believes there's something wrong with the Los Angeles Chargers.
You could tell me the starting tackles for the Los Angeles Chargers in this game were Ray Charles and Stevie Wonder, and I'd still take a -3.5 against Miami. I don't care because that secondary's awful.
Mm-hmm.
Every time you don't get home, it's a completed pass.
Yes. How many times will Quentin Johnston get free?
At least 3. And that's all I need.
Well, he's dealing with a hamstring injury too, though. It popped up, and he was very, very limited in practice. So those deep balls, maybe not.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay. I got Trey Harris that I can throw out there. I got Darius Geis. He was the one that.
No,
Darius Geis. That's a blast from the past.
Darius Geis. He footballed when he was supposed to elevate her.
Uh-huh.
What's that other kid's name?
Well,
Darius Davis. Darius Davis. Yeah, he's real fast. I don't care.
Well,
that Miami secondary is that bad.
And you got Keenan Allen, who is
Mr.
Reliable.
I can't figure out what it is about Miami that Vegas is not seeing. Like, your one win is against the Jet team that is an assault on your eyeballs.
Mm-hmm.
How do they keep ending up this close? Oh, but it's in Miami. That stadium will be 60% Charger fans.
That's the one team that doesn't travel, though, is the Chargers.
They don't. Then it'll be empty.
That's what I mean. It was
because Miami is. You talk about a fair weather fan base. When they're bad, that stadium is a ghost town.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it'll just be people that had friends that has family tickets, and they just told them, "Yo, you gonna do something this afternoon?"
It'll be so quiet.
Yeah,
give me the Chargers.
I agree with Tua. I mean, Tua's got a hip thumb thing and a thumb thing on his throwing hand too. So I mean, yeah, it's Chargers all day.
Am I the only one that likes the Dolphins better with Zach Wilson than I do with Tua?
Yeah,
I do.
Okay,
because I have a deep threat receiver. Tua is just, at this point, he's so gun shy. He holds the ball way too long, and he turns it over way too much.
I watched too much of the Dolphins game last week. I don't know about you guys. Darren Waller looks like old Darren Waller.
But they have to throw him the ball.
Well, yeah, and they even last year, no, they did it to Jonnu, and I mean he's progressed up in his snaps to he was over 60% of snaps last week, and he's going to be more this week. I mean, Darren Waller, it's like the time off he got athletic again. It's wild. It's the weirdest thing I've seen somebody taking time off and coming back and looking as good as they were before.
The only problem with Darren Waller this week is guess who you get lined up against a lot with the Chargers? Derwin James. Good luck with that.
Yeah, very true. Good luck with the reclamation project.
I hate how this sets up for Miami.
Chargers are a 3.5-point favorite. I'll be on the Chargers as well. You look like you're thinking about it.
I think I am.
Oh,
I think I just and first off, Jeremy for sure knows this. I love the Chargers. I always have. There's just something wrong. And the last time I did this, I did this with Tank a few weeks back. It was remember that I had the hesitation about the Colts before we thought they were good.
Yes.
And I don't think the Dolphins are good. I just think there's something major broken with the Chargers. I'll take the Dolphins. And I feel really weird doing it, but I will.
I think everything could be broken on the Chargers, and I still wouldn't care. That's how bad the Dolphins are.
Right. All right. So Cowboys going plus the 3.5 for the Miami Dolphins. Are we going over under the 43.5?
If the Dolphins win, it'll be under. So I have to stick with my everything and keep it under.
So he's on the under. I want to go over, but I don't think I should. So I'm gonna go under.
And it's been bet down. So everyone else is leaning under as well. Where are you going, Green?
Smart money's actually on the over. I disagree with you. I think if the Dolphins win this game, it's an
I just
over.
thought it went backwards, yeah. As I was sitting there thinking about it, I was like, no, because they'll have to outscore them.
I'm taking the Chargers in the under. I don't think Miami contributes. I do think you're going to see a better version of that Charger defense.
Then as I sat here, yeah, I'll take Dolphins in the over. Because you're right. They'll have to actually put offense together to win. So, yeah, I'll take Dolphins in the over.
Which just makes me feel further emboldened by our selection because I don't think Miami can score with anybody. The only hope here is that the Chargers, there really is something wrong, and the Chargers can't score either. And the Miami Dolphins win a 10-7 game.
And they have
That is the grossest thing we've ever seen.
And now they're going full Cardinals. They're down to their third and fourth string running backs, too.
Right. All right, so Chargers, Dolphins in the books. Let's go Patriots, Saints. This one should be easy, too.
By the way, if you're playing a Chargers running back this week, I would go Hassan Haskins.
Not
Vidal for the next handful of weeks because that's where a lot of American Hampton's value is coming from, his passing game.
Right.
the Dolphins are so bad at stopping the run that I do think you're going to see a steady dose of Hassan Haskins.
I agree.
Plus, grossly undervalued part of this, Harbaugh trusts him. From their time at Michigan.
Great question here. Speaking of running backs, let's go to the next game, because are the New England Patriots going to continue to piss you off if you have either Travion Henderson or Ramondre Stevenson?
Yes.
Yeah, because you're not expecting much from Ramondre, and you're going to get more than you expect, and you've expected a lot from Travion, and you ain't getting it. And spoiler alert, you're not gonna. Not for a while.
The problem with Travion is he's not picking up the blocking scheme, which is funny because he was one of the better pass blocking backs in the class.
Okay.
He just can't pick it up with McDaniels. And if you think about this, over the years, they always had specialized guys.
Mm-hmm.
You know, when Josh was there with Belichick, they had the Shane Vereen's and the James Whites and
Brandon Bolden.
I'm afraid they're going to try to do that again.
Yeah.
And use Ramondre in that role. The problem with that is that you have to give them the way the game has evolved over the last 10 years. You have to give those guys touches because you can't just signal to a team, this is a throw.
No, because every time Travion Henderson comes on the field, if it's destined that he's going to get the pass, then we know how to defend that.
I didn't think about this even a little bit. Mm-hmm. I'm going Patriots. I think this line is really goofy.
Spread's only 3.5, which is, again, I agree, dumb.
We're all on the same page as far as the game goes. I will say this. Man, the Saints have bought into Kellen Moore, and they're having fun, and they're playing for their coach, which is good to like watching a game. You can see they're enjoying playing football, which is a good thing for the Saints franchise as a whole. But for this game, they're going to get beat by New England.
I wonder how much fun they can have the more they lose, though.
Well, I mean, Spencer Rattler's not good at football, and this is a this is a defense that can really confuse you if you allow it to. Because what Vrabel's doing is, I'm not going to say it's the same as what Bill did, but it has some similar tenets.
Sure.
And, I mean, I look at New Orleans. New Orleans has some pieces. They can beat you over the top with Shaheed. They can beat you over the top with Olave. I see these teams as so discrepant. Basically, this line tells me that New England wouldn't even get a full touchdown in Foxborough, and to me, that's lunacy.
Mm-hmm.
I think New England would be a 10-point favorite in Foxborough against New Orleans. So I just think it's been bet down too much.
Yep.
The buy-in to New England is not significant enough. I'll take New England and
3.5
over.
I'll take the over, yeah.
Over 45.5.
You think New
Orleans
feels
low.
You think New Orleans can contribute enough to get to the 45.5? Because I don't.
I do to a point because I think Shaheed will get one. Shaheed seems to always have one 40 to 50-yard reception in any week that New Orleans is competitive, because I do think they'll be competitive. This has a letdown spot written all over it for New England. I just don't think it's they kick a field goal to win it late game. I think they'll win it by a touchdown to maybe a touchdown on field goal.
I'll take Pats and under.
All right. We're all on the Pats minus the 3.5. Cowboys going under 45.5. Jeremy and I on the over. Cleveland Browns and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Dylan Gabriel's second start going up against Aaron Rodgers and the Pittsburgh Steelers in Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is a 6.5-point favorite.
Which feels low.
You think?
It feels low.
Okay.
You got a Cleveland team coming off an international game, which really affects your travel. It affects your installation. And you got Pittsburgh coming off a bye. I would not mind that line if the two things I had just said were not both true.
Mm-hmm.
They get 2 weeks to prep for a rookie?
Yep.
Yeah.
And they've known the whole time. And I saw enough deficiency in Dylan Gabriel to go a smart DC is going to be able to mess with him. I'm going to push him one direction. I'm going to limit the ability of him to get out of the pocket. I think this is a super low-scoring game.
It's been bet down a ton.
I feel like now it's about right. 38.5 is about where it should have started.
Started at 42.5.
Which is nuts to me. I don't.
That was free money.
A good defense in Cleveland, and I do think it's a good defense. And then you get two pass rushers in Pittsburgh with a young quarterback. That to me was a started at 39.5 and give yourself the buffer down to 38.5.
Right.
I'll take Pittsburgh minus 6.5. I will go.
It's a good line, but I'm sitting here thinking, is it like 23-10? 23-13, and you're still under.
Pittsburgh seems to score 24 points every week.
Yeah, 24-13.
I mean, and that might be in my head, but it feels like they're at 21, 24 points every week.
And it's still the under.
Yep, still hit the under, though.
Yep, 24, 21, 17. That's, and I don't think Cleveland's beating them, so I'll go under.
Yeah.
I think that's a sweep. Unless Judkins breaks off 2 big runs. That's the only way they're getting
Which he could.
Yep.
Because he's been really, really good.
I'll side with the room here. Because you're going Pittsburgh too, right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Until I need to see Dylan Gabriel put together a win before I can trust him to do it. So, yeah, they may lose the rest of the season.
Part of me thought about
Cleveland fights,
maybe they can keep it closer than 6.5, but
and it's the AFC North too. You forget how wonky some of these games get with those teams.
They do get crazy sometimes.
It'll take a pick six or a scoop and score or something like that. Yeah.
Pittsburgh by a touchdown. We'll all take the -6.5 under 38.5.
Yes.
Yeah.
Consensus.
Yeah.
Yep. Agreed. All right. Then that brings us down to the Colts and the Cardinals.
We have a super chat, and I think this game requires more discussion than we have time for.
Okay.
So let's hit the super chat. We'll come back, Colts Cardinals.
All right, let's do that.
It's all about the money. All about the money.
That's from Sir Jimothy, who said he's in between meetings, and his daily falafel, Jerry Jones, Billy Napier, football, die Eagles die, especially Saquon Barkley for not getting that one touchdown. It is always shocking to me the things people will say about fantasy football players. Oh, he broke his legs. Damn it, my parlay. His foot's aimed the wrong way. I don't think that's the first thing you should have said. But he also said, car show tomorrow, 11 to 2, 801 Fairview Road, the Advanced Auto Parts Gold's Gym parking lot, and he will be watching later.
Awesome. Well, thank you for checking in with us, Jimothy, and don't forget to go support Meals on Wheels. Or
Wheels
on
Meals.
Wheels for Meals? Is
Yes.
that right? Yeah. Okay. Wheels for Meals. Out at the car show tomorrow, 11 to 2, 801 Fairview Road. It's right down there next to Jeremy. It's where the Little Caesars at. Okay. On Fairview Road. You know where it's
I
at.
knew where all of those things were, but
Just
that
wanted
is
to point out that's where your favorite place is.
The Little Caesars, which is awesome.
It's right
Little
there where you
Caesars
get to the
so
Little
much
Caesars.
shade from you.
If you get to the turnoff for Highland Brewing, you've gone too far.
He throws so much shade at Little Caesars.
I've eaten more Little Caesars pizza in my life than I care to admit.
I think we all have.
As much as you think it might be, it's more than that.
Yeah, if you've eaten more than four slices of pizza from Little Caesars, you should kind of be ashamed of yourself.
Ooh.
However,
disagree wholeheartedly.
Me too.
Little Caesars is like your college frat brother.
Mm-hmm.
You don't talk every day.
Mm-hmm.
But hey, when you see him again, it's like we never left,
It's like
baby.
we never left. It's back on. The Stooster's here. That's who it is.
And how many things did you and the Stooster do together
We don't
that
talk
you
about
were a
those
little
things.
embarrassed about?
Look, we didn't do anything together. It might have been adjacent, but
and we don't remember any of them anymore.
That's not what your shirt says. We're in the Sportsocracy.
Listen, that's between me and my therapist, and I need you to get out of my head.
Patrick Holton, he's having Little Caesars for lunch.
Oh, it's so good. The lunch deal with
With the little puff,
Deep
the little
dish
puff
and
muffins.
deep dish and a soda, baby.
Deep dish and a soda pop for
$6?
What
What are the little cupcake things that they sell now? What do they call those?
Caesar's Puffs.
Caesar's Puffs.
Not a sponsor.
Oh, they should definitely.
I still look at Little Caesars and go, at some point, I feel like just out of guilt, you should send me a check for how many pizzas I've sold.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville. It's a football Friday. We'll continue the guesses and the estimates and the prognostications when we return.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
If you or a loved one have been a victim of crime, the North Carolina Department of Public Safety Office of Victim Compensation Services provides programs to help you find peace of mind. We are here to help you apply for benefits that you may qualify for to recover from hardships such as lost wages and medical expenses. To learn more, visit ncdps.gov/4victims. That's ncdps.gov/4VICTIMS.
This is the story of the one. As a maintenance supervisor at a manufacturing facility, he knows keeping the line up and running is a top priority. That's why he chooses Grainger. Because when a drive belt gets damaged, Grainger makes it easy to find the exact specs for the replacement product he needs. And next-day delivery helps ensure he'll have everything in place and running like clockwork. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
It's Halloween season. And the free iHeartRadio app has everything you need to make it a screaming good time. Like Halloween Radio,
where we ghosted the commercials.
Trick or Treat Radio, just for the kids. Plus, explore curated Halloween playlists perfect for party vibes and more. Just open the free iHeartRadio app, search
Halloween,
and listen now.
iHeartRadio.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we're Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo! Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
At Ingles, whether we're celebrating Friday night rivals, televising college basketball games, bringing the Fan Fest to semi-pro soccer, or taking you out to the ball game at your minor league park, it's all in the bag. Ingles, low prices, love the savings.
The Sportsocracy.
You were just dumping a bag of hammers. Oh, it is ESPN Asheville. It is the Sportsocracy. It is hour 2 of a football Friday here in the Ingles studio.
Little Caesars is the creed of food.
No doubt about it.
You all love it, but you talk smack about it. Oh, why? Little Caesars, the Jets, and Creed. Why would anybody ever question Jeremy's opinion? You love 2 of the 3 of them. You all do. Because it's like dirty fun. It's just
no doubt. We just don't talk about it like you do. We just don't talk about it like you do.
Yeah. You know why? Because I'm an honest man.
Uh-huh.
And we respect ourselves.
Do we, though?
No.
Do we, though?
I was about to say.
I mean, look.
Do we need to talk about the platter of food that was sitting on our table at Bear Smokehouse Barbecue last night?
And don't get me wrong, when I say things like that, I'm not excluding myself from this conversation. Like the whole Little Caesars thing, yeah, you should feel ashamed.
I get
every time I eat Little Caesars. I actually, I mean, Jeremy's right. His analogy there was spot on, because Little Caesars is that pizza that was, I mean, it just went hard in the paint. It was the greatest thing that you had ever experienced in 1999. And now you still kind of like to go down that path every now and then, but I don't want nobody knowing that I did it.
So what you're saying is that Little Caesars is the Tanya from the trailer park of the pizza game.
We all know
Creed,
one. We all know one.
We all have a fun date at the Golden Corral with her every month or so.
We just don't tell anybody
about
it.
We don't. We're all married, and we don't do things
I am
like that.
too. But I mean, back in the day,
that's what I'm saying.
If Zach tried really hard, he could probably come up with the actual name of the girl that I based Tanya from the trailer park on.
We're not going to talk about that.
We're not.
I omitted myself from that situation.
Right. Gary Birch with the comment of the day. Little Caesars, the Jets, and Creed. Why would anyone question Jeremy's choices?
And then Gary said, Creed's okay. The Jets, oof. And Little Caesars is not good. Nobody thinks Little Caesars is not good.
We're just going to ignore his comment for this.
It's just not true. If somebody hands you a piece of Little Caesars pizza, you know what you do? You go, I might not have bought this for myself, but now that it's here, let's go.
Mm-hmm. It's in my hand. I'm going to eat it. Sure.
I just want to think about who I am as a person. All right. I am a man that drinks Bud Light, Fireball, and eats Little Caesars pizza, and I get equally excited about all three. If I have all three in the same day, that's a damn good day.
But you're going to die the next day.
I hadn't yet. Mm-hmm. That sounds like tomorrow's problem.
That's Jeremy's slogan for life. That sounds like tomorrow's problem.
That sounds like a tomorrow problem. Tomorrow Jeremy can deal with that, and he is a jerk.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Where do we leave off on? Cardinals Colts?
Yes.
I believe that's where we left off. Yes, we have two of Jeremy's favorite preseason teams.
This is the line has moved a gross amount on this game. Did someone die that I'm unaware of?
Kyler may not play.
Oh, no.
Yeah, but I think he was trending towards.
He practiced today.
Well, that's good news.
And it's how Jonathan. Somebody said it in the YouTube chat earlier. It was the way that Gannon said it that I think has scared people.
Speaking of this, man, sorry. There's some. Did you guys listen to the early presser in the week about Coach Gannon, what he did and what he said?
No.
So they asked him about, hey man, how are the vibes after all these close losses and da 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 da, and he went full like 2004. Goes, the vibes are dope, man.
Oh.
The head coach of the Cardinals, like, why are you talking to the media? The vibes are dope, man, is quote unquote what he said. Like, you wonder why these kids are quitting on you. The vibes are, that's the oldest papaw thing he could have said.
The vibes are on fire, bro. 6-7, let's go.
It's wild.
I still don't know what that means, and I don't care.
I was going to say Jonathan Gannon listens to a lot of Creed.
and that's why I love him. Hey, look, if the vibes are high in that room, there's a lot of Creed playing there.
Mm-hmm. He still has a 3-disc changer in his office.
I can't believe I forgot.
He's got the first 2 Creed albums and Limp Bizkit.
I can't believe I didn't lead with this when you both walked in the studio this morning.
What?
So after y'all left last night, there was a big group sitting right beside us at Bears last night. They had a mess of fun with beers, and they had a Creed sing-along not 20 minutes after you both walked out the door.
Thank God.
I mean, it was.
I'm upset I left.
It was Morgan's brother caterwauling. I mean, just holy Lord, that is somehow there are like 7 keys, and you chose none of them.
Yeah,
and you didn't even go like halfsies on 2 of them. But I heard it and I smiled, and I wanted to record it, but one of them was looking at me, and I went, "I need you to just turn back to your group so I can."
Let me have these beers and leave me alone.
Yes.
And you did nothing to inspire that.
Nope, not one word.
I don't believe a word of that.
Not one word.
I don't believe a single word of that.
Ellie can confirm that because she knows I'm a big Creed fan, and she looked at me and laughed when she heard it.
Who?
The bartender.
Oh, the bartender.
Yeah.
I was like,
she looked at me and laughed and went.
I was like, what does Eddie Fox's daughter have to do with any of this? What was she doing at Bears at 10 o'clock at night?
Hey, you know who else loves Creed? Harry. That's Ellie's bear. If you watch NFL, he picks. He picked the Jets this week. Harry's bad at picking games. We're not, but we have to pick this game because we've been on it for about 15 minutes.
Sure, Arizona so much, man. Ugh, I'm looking up if there's any new Kyler news, and while y'all pick,
there's nothing really there.
Yeah, I was looking for something as well.
He practiced today. I think he's going to play at 7. This has gotten stupid. So I'm taking Arizona plus 7. They're getting a lot of
they're getting a lot of negative for what might happen with Kyler and for what happened last week.
Mm-hmm.
People also seem to forget this is a team that should have been up 28-6. If their running back wasn't a complete moron, they would have been up 28-6 and the game would have been over.
Right.
So I'm taking the car. I think Indianapolis is still going to win this game, especially since it's in Indy. It's way more important for Arizona.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm taking Arizona. The active line is Arizona +7. I checked the.
I'm looking at 7.5.
Because right now you can get it anywhere from 5.5 to 9.5, depending on which book.
How'd Arizona open as the favorite?
That's a doozy of a question. I'm taking Arizona +7. I will go over the 47.5, and with the over, I don't even care if Jacoby Brissett plays. I think these two teams will score.
Okay.
Man, Jacoby Brissett being the backup really, because I don't think Kyler play. I think Kyler's quit. He's just defeated. Like, I mean, they asked him like his in ranking, like, you know, losses and stuff, whatever, and he just looked pitiful.
Yeah,
like a middle school pitiful kid because he's tiny. But he did. He was just mentally fried. Maybe they sit him a week on an away game in Indy. He was a pretty tough defense anyway.
Mm-hmm.
Even with Brissett, I think it's too big of a line for Daniel. Daniel Jones can have a random implosion week whenever he wants.
That's another thing that's baked into Indianapolis for me.
Yeah,
I like this team, but I also know that you have a floor that is
bad.
If you read your own press clippings in the wrong week, you could get got. And this has a weird feeling of being one of those games.
I do not believe in the Arizona Cardinals as they are currently constituted as a good team. And if you're telling me that Kyler Murray is hurt, that means the offense is not going to be very good, I don't think, against
it could be better
against the Indianapolis Colts.
I don't think it's going to be better with Jacoby, but I don't think it crashes into the rocks with Jacoby.
And I don't think this is the week we're going to find out. If the Tank Spencer kiss of death is actually real, the Indianapolis Colts will lose because I'm taking Indianapolis -7.
Boys and girls, this is a good time to go to your local DraftKings Sportsbook, which is on your cellular device, and bet the Arizona Cardinals.
Well, that's honestly, Tank, you may have made my mind up because I was leaning that way. Nope, I'm taking the Cardinals.
Yeah.
I'm taking the Cardinals.
Stay over there. I'll take Indianapolis -7 over the 47.5.
I'm also.
I'm hammering under. I think because especially if it's Brissett, and I'm thinking Michael Carter going to run him to the ground. Jonathan Taylor get a lot of work. Yeah, Cardinals and under.
Now I will say if they try to go that game plan, we're wrong. If they try to run on Indianapolis and just bleed this clock out, they will lose.
Mm-hmm.
Well, their coach is bad, so I think that's what they're going to do.
I'm starting to get. I'm not there yet. Well, look, we know I turn like a cruise ship. I'm not to the Jonathan Gannon's bad yet. I think his team thought a game was over. They are a young team that does not know how to win, and they folded like a deck chair.
Yeah.
That doesn't change that I still like this team.
I think he's a good play caller. I think he's a bad coach. I mean, I think he can call an offense. I don't think he can coach a football team.
Defense.
I don't think he can coach a football team.
Their offensive coordinator is also a goober,
I don't think
which doesn't help.
They're not playing for the guy. That's it.
Yep. All right, you are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. Heard everywhere on the iHeart Radio app. We'll be right back.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon. Seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s. But there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix Division.
Cracks, erosion, uneven slabs, it only gets worse in freezing weather. Appalachian Sitework Ready Mix is your family-owned local concrete company serving Western North Carolina. Delivering reliable, high-quality concrete on time. Visit appsiteinc.com today.
My perfect day has sand, salt water, and friends. But my moderate to severe plaque psoriasis can take me out of the moment. Now I'm all in with clearer skin thanks to Skyrizi. Risankizumab Riza, a prescription-only 150 milligram injection for adults who are candidates for systemic or phototherapy. With Skyrizi, most people saw 90% clearer skin, and many were even 100% plaque-free at 4 months. Skyrizi is just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing on my skin, and that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi, the #1 dermatologist-prescribed biologic in psoriasis. Visit Skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKYRIZI to learn more.
Connected to the things you love.
The free iHeartRadio app does that with live radio, 24/7 news, live sports, and your favorite podcasts.
There's no catch and no charge.
Radio, your way.
Join the millions who already have it. The free iHeartRadio app.
The #1 app for radio.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer. And the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about. Whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com. That's parksfordhendersonville.com.
The Sportsocracy. We treat star athletes better because they're better people.
That's not fair.
Life isn't fair, kiddo. Get used to it.
We are back in the Sportsocracy. This is the ESPN
It's
Asheville.
dancing time. You know why?
Why?
Because there's Little Caesars Pizzas on the way to the Eagles studio right now.
We just got good news from Mr. Green.
That's right.
We eating good today.
And it's buy one, get one free on Uber.
Let's go.
2 large pizzas and a 2-liter Pepsi
For
for
13
$12.
cents.
For $12. You can't buy a venereal disease for $12 in this town. Let's go. Little Caesars is there for you.
I believe you can buy a nondescript sparkling rock, though. I did not ask, so I don't know.
$12 would have gotten it.
$12
If you
probably.
don't
I feel
know,
very sure.
now you know.
It is week 6 in the NFL. It is
Football Friday.
It's when we make our picks. Joining us in the Ingalls studio, Cowboy Zach Hurst in town for a little nuptial action. Not his.
Not me.
He's
Good.
done
been
that.
married. I know. I was there.
Did it once, ain't doing it again.
It's the only time I have ever been the fill-in for Luke Combs. To this day.
I mean, he was there, but
He was there. He just couldn't sing. So I made music happen.
Really?
Yeah.
that's actually a true story.
That is 100%.
That I don't know if my wife wants me to talk about, but yeah, he got literally signed to his label the day before our wedding. Called me like, I don't think I can sing, man. I'm sorry. I'm like, dude, you just signed a record deal.
Yeah, no kidding.
Absolutely. I'm happy for you. But
And he went, wild thing, out of the bullpen. Let's go.
I said, hey, Jamie, I
Nice.
need you to hit buttons on the computer.
Yep. And I did. I offered to sing, but that was shot
I
down.
politely,
you
I
just wouldn't
politely
let you
declined.
sing.
I politely declined.
You declined or Anna declined?
I told him if he sings, I'm gonna cut his neck in front of all those people.
That's also, I can also confirm that.
Okay, all right.
I didn't know if he was going to say that. It did say.
I said it in the most polite way that I could have repeated what I actually said.
Yeah, I love you, brother.
I love you, but no.
He sanitized it a little bit, but
All right, we got 2 bangers of 1 o'clock games left to talk about on the Sunday slate. Week 6 in the NFL. This is the game Jeremy will be at Everbank Stadium. Jacksonville Jaguars 4-1 against Sammy D, MVP.
It's my new
Seattle
favorite place to
Seahawks.
watch football too. It's such a good time, Jeremy. I was just telling them in the ad break. I was down there for the Houston game. It's so much fun.
so this is the hardest game we've had for me to pick all year because this is like picking between my children.
No doubt.
You're both cute, and I love you both.
I know the one you're picking.
It's West Coast team coming east. I'm taking Jacksonville.
I was not expecting that.
I think this is where they go full Jacksonville and lay an egg, because that's what the Jags do.
And now, I considered that, especially off the momentum of winning a Monday night game.
Where's the
Kansas
narrative?
City.
Yeah.
The thing that I'm stuck on and I can't get away from is Seattle is hurt to a point. Seattle needs this game more.
Especially in that division, it's still super up for grabs.
And I hate to use the Jonathan Gannon line, but the vibes are so high in Jacksonville right now. This goes one of two ways.
They're dope, man.
Either Jacksonville lays an egg and Seattle wins convincingly, or Jacksonville comes out and looks as good as I have said they are, and they win this game. Not comfortably. I don't think anybody's necessarily winning it comfortably.
I think the only way Jacksonville loses is what you said, if they just come out and they're flat, because they're not going to come back and
look,
do the thing.
These are two teams that I don't have a lot of things. I don't have enough depth of history to know what I can count on. Can I count on Mike McDonald bringing the team West Coast coming east? It's hard to do.
For especially for a 1 o'clock game. Yeah,
it's brutal.
It is. It's brutal. The time difference and stuff. But it's going to be Seattle's offense versus the Jags' defense is what's going to decide the game.
Holy,
what?
There's fun. Bettors have gotten smarter since we've done this show.
Yeah.
There used to be a game that Tank and I would play of, hey, where's the money on this game? If you had to bet the tickets right now on the spread, not the money line. Money line's pretty close, but it's a little closer.
Okay.
Where would you say the ticket action is?
I think it's on Seattle.
I would say.
Go ahead.
I would say it's on Jacksonville.
So Cowboys right. It's on Seattle.
All right.
What percentage?
75% of the money.
You're too high, but not by much.
70?
It's 2-1.
Yeah.
2-1 on Seattle. 85% of the money right now is on Seattle.
Yeah.
I have never liked a pick. I have never, in the duration of making a pick, gone from, God, I don't feel good about this, to, no, it's Jacksonville, to, let's ride, baby. When I see 85% of the money on something on a line that hasn't moved, that tells me something. And that's that Vegas is going, do it. Keep loading up them Seahawk bets because you're undervaluing Jacksonville because it's Jacksonville.
Yes.
And now I will confidently say it. Give me the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Right.
Which feels weird because I'm going as a guest.
He's on the Jacksonville Jaguars.
And they're undefeated at home, and it's a freaking vibe in that stadium for Jacksonville. They get behind that team in a way that I didn't expect until I saw it for myself. It's wild. For a team that's been notoriously bad, they get all the way behind that team. It's fun.
Now I feel guilty because I'm sitting in Seahawks seats. Oops.
Well, you can tell them that your co-host was on their side, because I'm going Seattle Seahawks minus the 1.5. They cover at the Jacksonville Jaguars. I don't buy Jacksonville as a good team right now. I buy them as a team that's on they're on a good streak right now, and they've caught some lucky breaks. I mean, let's be honest. How many of us really expected Trevor Lawrence to get up and score that game-winning touchdown?
I mean, after he fell down twice?
Well, I mean, when Chris Jones doesn't move, it's a little easier.
No doubt about it.
He's like, oh, he's down. Oh, he's definitely down that time.
The funny thing is you just said how many breaks Jacksonville's caught. If Jacksonville had caught a single break the entire year, they'd be 5-0. They did.
What do you mean?
Jacksonville has done everything in their power to beat themselves, and they can't do it. I couldn't of all the things you've ever said and all the time we've ever done this, what you just said about Jacksonville is probably the most vehement disagreement you will ever hear from me. Jacksonville has not caught a single break the entire year.
Okay.
They caught 3 horrific officiating calls against Kansas City, and they still won. That kind of tells me there's a lot of talent. Bad teams don't lose games like that. You're down 14-0 just on the officials. Bad teams don't win those games.
And that's why I think Jacksonville's defense is borderline elite at this point.
I agree with you.
But their offense is not great.
And by the way, this is not opinion, this is straight up fact. Travis Hunter, I believe Liam Cohen has seen it my way, of we have receivers, and so we're going to sprinkle him into the offense. He's about to be the number one. It's the minute I saw that Tyson Tyson Campbell
deal, I was getting ready to say.
I went, yep, know who your number one is, because none of the rest of them can play it.
Yeah, because Newsome I forgot they picked up Newsome on defense, too. They got better on defense.
And I like him in that defense better, and I think he plays this week.
Okay.
Man,
where are you going?
I'm pulling for Jacksonville, But if I'm betting on Seattle.
All right, Cowboy and I are both on Seattle minus the 1.5, over the 47.5.
I'm over the 47.5.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was an agreement across the board.
Same thing, yeah. If Seattle wins, it'll be over.
Mm-hmm. All right. And then the game that you will hear here on ESPN Asheville on Sunday.
Rams.
The LA Rams and the Baltimore Ravens. There will be no Lamar Jackson again for the Baltimore Ravens.
Or Cooper Rush.
So who the hell's playing?
Huntley.
Oh, Rams.
Where did you hear that?
It was earlier in this week. It hadn't been announced, but I think Snoop Huntley is going to end up playing.
Cooper Rush will start. NBC Sports.
I said will play. I just mean like Cooper Rush was so bad last week. I think at some point they go to Huntley during the game.
Yeah, Cooper Rush is in line to start.
Yeah.
I don't care.
No, I don't care.
There's no difference.
It's going to be worse. Yeah, he's going to be so bad again. I watched him in Dallas a whole bunch.
He's not good.
No.
I mean, the Rams are going to
throttle.
I think the Rams are going to beat the Jesus out of the Rams.
Yeah. And the Rams have a lot better defense than is talked about. I mean,
yes,
especially up front.
Minus 7.5 for the LA Rams.
You'd be minus 17.5, and I'd probably take the Rams.
And then over under the 45.5. I want to go under.
I don't know if Baltimore will contribute enough, and the Rams don't care to run the ball. I'll go over just to be different.
Okay. All right, Cowboys going over. I'm thinking like 30-10.
I don't know, man. Stafford he was the number one fantasy quarterback the last 2 weeks in a row. He is slinging the ball now. Yeah, I like the Rams too. Let's just go.
I have two separate fantasy teams where my quarterbacks are Matthew Stafford and Justin Fields, and I don't think I've ever felt grosser about a team that has two top 5 quarterbacks.
Oh, yeah.
Like, hey, somebody should take them. No, they suck. But look at the numbers. They don't. Trade me. Please, God, trade me something. Just either one. I don't care.
All right, I'll do it. Hang on.
I don't care. Just take one of them,
Just
please.
Give me anything.
Because I'm tired of having picked between them.
The 4:05 game on Sunday, if you watch more of it than, 25 seconds, you might need your head examined. The Tennessee Titans and the Las Vegas Raiders.
I think I will take an opportunity to use the restroom until the 4:25 game start.
Sounds like a good idea.
I mean, you will be on day 2 of post Little Caesars, so it might be necessary.
Good point. Mid-afternoon nap game. Yeah.
Titans are looking to go on a heater.
Well, they're not gonna. It's in Las Vegas, right?
It is in Las Vegas.
Yeah, I'm taking Vegas, and not thinking that hard about it.
I thought harder about it than I should have.
I'm not.
I'm still thinking.
It's a question about Brian Callahan. All right, so after you get gifted this win, do you ride that momentum? We always talk about a loss beating you twice. We never talk about a win winning twice, and that does happen as well. I thought about this way more than I should have because I don't think the Raiders are good.
No. Well, I know the Titans aren't.
And Geno Smith scares me to death because he is a walking turnover. It's the hook that bothers me.
It's 3.5.
If it was 3, I would feel much better. I think I'm going to push worst case scenario.
I think Max Crosby is going to eat Cam Ward for lunch.
I mean, Max Crosby eats everybody. The problem is that this is a 1-4 football team that beat a. This is what nobody wants to talk about with the Raiders. This is a 1-4 football team that played the Patriots week 1. If they played them right now, they'd get beat by 30, and that's the only win you have. I mean, they have played Titans bad. You know, screw it. I'm going to do it because I'm going to be angry at myself if I don't do it. I'm taking the Titans plus 3.5. I don't care if it's in Las Vegas. I do not care.
I don't either. It could have been in Zimbabwe. I'd still take the Raiders.
I really hate the fact that you just did that because I felt like I was now I'm in a no-win position because I don't want to take the Tennessee Titans. But if I take the Las Vegas Raiders,
I don't want you to take the Raiders because then I want to call on Monday and say you guys are dumb. I picked it right.
Yeah, I'll give you the satisfaction of that. I'll be on Jeremy's side on this.
Son of a
Tennessee Titans.
And now I'm dead.
You got the Reaper
plus
on your
the
side.
3.5. I did think about this quite a bit, but why not? We'll take the Tennessee Titans to win by more than a field goal.
I have the curse of death on my side now.
You do.
I'm doomed.
You do. Over under 41.5.
Way under. Way under.
I'm under.
Hey, I get to not side with Tank because I'm over. Because I do think the Raiders are going to score. I think the Titans are going to score. I think this will be one of those, how did this end up being a good game for fantasy football when neither of these teams are any good?
Right. All right, Tennessee Titans, Las Vegas Raiders. That is the 4:05 game coming up on Sunday. No time here to get into another game.
No, it will. Well, we could. There's one that doesn't need to be talked about much.
Is there?
Yeah.
The
Bengals-Packers.
Bengals and the Packers.
The debut of Joe Flacco?
The Packers are a 14.5-point favorite.
Good Lord.
I'll take it.
100%.
I'll take the Packers.
I'll take the Bengals. I'll
Really?
take 14.5. I don't even think about it.
That's where I was. Unless Jamar doesn't play.
Didn't even think about it. Did not even think about it.
That's
I don't care if Jamar doesn't play.
Mm-hmm.
That Green Bay Packer defense is bad. I just saw it. The Dallas Cowboys hung 40 on them. That's not a good football team. It's not. They have no weapons. Joe Flacco just not being a turnover machine. And I get it. He throws a lot of picks. He doesn't throw Jake Browning picks.
Mm-hmm.
And we're looking at this team as the team has been beat by 32 times in 3 weeks. That's not what Joe Flacco's going to be.
The Packers can't defend the pass, but the Bengals can't block. I'm afraid that he's just going to get hit so fast because when Joe Flacco hikes the ball, 2 center blocks lock into his shoes, and he's like, he doesn't move.
And that's fine. What does Joe Flacco do that Jake Browning doesn't?
Gets rid of the ball quick.
He has to take the safety over the top. Because you don't have one corner on this team that I think can deal with T. Higgins or Jamar Chase. So those safeties are going to be outside of the box. This team will be able to run. Green Bay's going to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
Don't mistake that.
Right.
But
14's too many.
14.5 is insane. Especially the first week of a new quarterback. So I'm on the Bengals. Tank, you're on the Packers.
Yes.
You're on the Bengals.
Yeah, I think I am.
Over-under is 44.5.
Mm-hmm.
That's so easy to me. It's pathetic.
Over.
You are in the Sportsocracy. It's ESPN Asheville.
We have one super chat before we get into more bangers.
The bangers.
It's all about the money. All about the money.
Rich Vital, just being a kind guy, send us a super chat for the Zaz.
$2 pizzas.
For
Look
the Caesars.
My man.
I mean, hey, his super
Caesars,
chat.
He got even cheaper.
His super chat literally paid the delivery fee and part of the pizzas. I mean, we're under $10 for 2 pies.
There you go.
How can you get angry at that?
It's a joyous
Tomorrow.
football Friday.
Tomorrow I'll be angry about it.
Well, take that up with Tamara Zach. Tamara Zach and Tamara Jeremy can complain about us all they want to.
Perfect.
We'll be long gone by then.
They're timing it out just perfect. The pizzas will get here just in time for all of us to go our separate ways before the gastric distress comes into play. You are in the Sportsocracy. We've got the second set of bangers coming up next.
ESPN Asheville. Your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon. Seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s, but there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by Allstate. Wish you could save on home insurance? With Allstate, you could easily save and get quality protection. Yep, it's a win-win. So what are you waiting for? Check Allstate first for a quote today. You're in good hands with Allstate.
This is what it sounds like to win $1,000 in bonus bucks.
I got $1,000. Oh my God, thank you.
Get ready for it to happen to you.
Are you freaking kidding me right now?
Every weekday.
Awesome!
Looking for a career with stability and purpose? NC Department of Adult Correction is hiring correctional officers statewide with benefits, paid vacation, and opportunities to grow within the field. Learn more. Visit dac.nc.gov/cojobs.
Dan Scott here, inviting you to check out my new show every Sunday, 8 to 9 a.m. here on ESPN Asheville, where we bring sports and faith together. The Dan Scott Show, 8 a.m. Sundays on ESPN Asheville.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
I'm Mark Starling, and this Medical Minute is brought to you by Haywood Regional Hospital. October is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Did you know that 1 in 8 women will develop breast cancer in her lifetime? However, when caught in its earliest localized stages, the 5-year relative survival rate of breast cancer is 99%. And that's why Haywood Regional Hospital believes that early detection saves lives. October is a time to spread awareness about breast cancer and raise funds for breast cancer research, prevention, and treatment. Here's some ways that you can observe Breast Cancer Awareness Month. Donate to support those in need right now. Get educated and share free resources with your family and friends. Schedule a mammogram and practice self-exams. Breast cancer affects people of every country, race, ethnic group, and income level. And while awareness is important year-round, the month of October reminds us to educate ourselves and others and take steps to prevent breast cancer. Haywood Regional Hospital, standing with you and reminding you that early detection saves lives. Visit myhaywoodregional.com for more information.
Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports have teamed up under a new local owner to serve our community with the finest custom apparel and unique branded items at the best price. Mountain Graphics and Showtime Sports can customize whatever you, your team, or your local group may need with high-quality screen printing, embroidery, and laser engraving. Visit mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com. That's mtngraphicsavl.com or showtimesportsavl.com for your local one-stop custom apparel shops.
Coffee's for closers only. Get them the money!
Then when you get the money, you get the power.
That watch costs more than your car.
Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
Second hour, more bangers. Texas A&M 7.5-point favorite against Florida. I don't understand what it is about Florida that's giving Vegas, and I don't buy Texas A&M. I just don't know how they're supposed to score against a defense that's this fast. Marcel Reed's going to score points. Texas A&M's going to score points. 7.5 feels light. I think this game will be close, and Florida will do the same thing they did against LSU. You're going to be unable to score late, turn the ball over, and it's going to be bad. Give me Texas A&M minus 7.5, but that's not what you're here for.
Oh, you didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
Not just a dog, but the best kind of dog. It's a road dog. Iowa's a 3.5-point favorite. Two of these are favorites. I don't have enough dogs this week, okay? Vegas is tempting fate because they've got lines way too tight. I was a 3.5-point favorite at Wisconsin. You could put a 1 in front of that number, and I'd still feel comfortable in it because Wisconsin is bad. B-A-D-D, bad, and I don't care that this is in Camp Randall. It'll be low scoring. I was going to win convincingly. Georgia's a 3.5-point favorite at Auburn. But have you watched Auburn play? Jackson Arnold is a walking sack, and he turns the ball over more than you would want him to. I don't think Georgia's great, but now we're getting into that, okay, this is getting stupid point. But it's at Jordan Hare. But Auburn's not any good. That kind of serves to be a problem. Give me Georgia minus 3.5. Actual dogs. Arkansas plus the 11.5. It's the fired coach bump. It's a Bobby Petrino bump. The offense never should have been the problem. The fact Sam Pittman's game plans came out of 19-47 was a problem. I think that game stays close for way longer than it should. I also trust Josh Heupel about as much as I trust the government. Give me Arkansas plus the 11.5. Tennessee wins outright. And for your achy, breaky, no mistakey, buddy line favorite of the week, give me Michigan plus the 2.5 at USC. USC has burned me more times than a pizza after a drunk night. I'm not falling for this again. Give me Michigan plus the 2.5. They win outright, and I think Bryce Underwood's going to be really, really, really good this week.
All right. As always, you can take those wagers over to the DraftKings Sportsbook app. It is the official sportsbook of the Sportsocracy. Before we go into the break here, let's get a super chat out of the way.
Show me the money, money.
It's time for another Shannon-Anna-Annanism.
You You put the "huh" in the wrong place. It's a Shanahanism from Kevin Mullen, who says Kyle Shanahan's Netflix password is doggy69. I will never stop being amused by the Shanahanisms.
No, they're great.
This question, I want to trade Tyler Warren and Quentin Johnston for Jackson Smith and Jigba. Fair trade, or am I giving up too much? I love Tyler Warren. I already think he's top 5 tight end in the league. So the question is, what would your other option be?
If it's a huge tight end upgrade, pull the trigger.
Yeah, like if you got Tyler Warren late and you have Kittle coming back in a week,
no.
Okay, I can stream one for a week. If you're going from Tyler Warren to Cade Otton, yeah, I'm not doing that.
Mm-mm.
I do like the jump from Quentin Johnston to a Jigba, though. It's a fair trade, and if you like it, pull the trigger on it. Just know that it makes tight end much tougher.
Right. All right, 425 games, primetime games still to come, and where are you going to go if you could go anywhere? We'll do the daily draft coming up next here on ESPN Asheville.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
Bear Smokehouse Barbecue, thrower of parties, is inviting you to Hope on the Slope. It's a free dance party happening on World Mental Health Day, Thursday, October the 10th at Bears in downtown Asheville. Get moving with Euphoria's dance instructors, vibe out with DJ Lyric, and celebrate the power of music, movement, mental health, and community. It's all happening at Bears, supporting Bears Foundation Linked for Life, bringing free therapy to Asheville's food and beverage workers. Learn more at bearsbbq.com.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingalls story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingalls markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingalls. Low prices, love the savings.
From the Ingalls studio, WPEK Fairview, WMXF Waynesville, W225CJ Candler, the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeart Radio app. Free never sounded so good.
This is Carolina football.
Hands off to Goss. Goss left side of the 10. Goss at the 5. Sprints to the front left corner of the end zone for 6.
Next Friday, October 17th, the Heels make the trip out west to Memorial Stadium to face the Cal Bears. Pre-game coverage starts at 9:30 p.m., kickoff at 10:30 on your home for Carolina football.
Asheville's home for the Tar Heels is ESPN Asheville.
As veterans, we're no strangers to helping others.
That's what we were taught, service before self.
But we do have one question for the veterans listening.
When was the last time you reached out for help?
If you or someone you know needs resources, whether it's for stress, finances, employment, or mental health, don't wait. Reach out.
Find more information at va.gov/reach. That's va.gov/reach.
Brought to you by the United States Department of Veterans Affairs and the Ad Council.
This week on United States of Kennedy, the podcast.
Teamsters President Jimmy Hoffa once promised to break both of Bobby Kennedy's arms.
Bobby, JFK's Attorney General, wanted to take down the mob, starting with Hoffa.
This is Bobby trying to get the world to care about him, which explains all this passion and anger going into this, even though it's still kind of ineptly handled.
Each week, we dive into our cultural fascination with the Kennedy dynasty.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search United States of Kennedy, and listen now.
Young throwing to the end zone, diving grab, Xavier Legette
for the touchdown.
Hi, this is Anish Shroff. Join me, Luke Kuechly, Jake Delhomme, and Kristen Balboni on Sunday as the Panthers host the Dallas Cowboys.
Dowdle has a seam. 30, 35, 40. One man to beat. 45, 40.
Pre-game coverage comes your way at noon. Kickoff is at 1 on the Carolina Panthers Radio Network.
Live all season long on News Radio 570 WWNC.
Live from the Ingle studio.
I can't wait to play with myself every day.
The Sportsocracy.
Damn the devil to hell! Let the big dog see! Let him on the field!
Come get you some of this.
Fire them cannons! By golly, put more powder in those things.
He couldn't take any more disappointment.
Oh, my God. The Jets killed him.
It is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. The Sportsocracy coming to you everywhere on the iHeartRadio app. We're seen everywhere on YouTube. He's so excited. Cowboys over here doing a little dance with the pizzas.
I had to walk way further. That's the furthest anybody's ever walked for a Little Caesars pizza ever. Because most people that would order a Little Caesars pizza would have died if they'd walked as far as I just
Where did you have to go?
She went behind the other building.
Why would you do that?
I don't know.
First, we both took a lap around this building.
She's like, I'm looking at a blue garbage can, and I'm like, we only have one of those.
Right, like, why would you be way the hell over there? That's not even close to the building with the sign on it.
Apparently, she saw Little Caesars pizza and went, these are garbage people. They live in this dumpster out behind this building.
Surely these people would not order this. We have to deliver it to the houseless individuals behind the dumpster.
She walked out behind the building, and I went, I've been here 6 years. I have never seen anybody take that path.
Nope. That is a
there's cars in front of these two buildings. There's a hobo living behind this one. Let's go down there. Either who.
How? It's the joys of ordering Uber. Yeah. Anyhow, welcome back into a
Football Friday.
We are getting ready for Week 6 in the NFL. It's Week 7 in college football. And as always, we start out the third hour of the program with where you're going to go. If you could go anywhere, Jeremy's hitting 3 games this weekend. The extended weekend into Monday night because Atlanta takes on the Buffalo Bills on Monday Night Football.
Can I just say, Buffalo Bill fans travel unlike any other fans in sports.
Mm-hmm.
Tank, how many games have you and I been to in the Benz Dome?
Oh, good Lord. 5?
I think it's more than that.
Somewhere in there?
I know I've been to more than that.
Yeah, I know you have.
This is the most expensive ticket. And, I mean, I'm buying them through the team.
Mm-hmm.
And they're still outrageously expensive. But I'm looking forward to it a lot. Y'all will have to decide how to do the order because we've never done this with 3 people before.
No, I think we should give Zach Hurst the first pick since he is the guest of the day.
I would agree with that.
What is happening, and why do you have a pen, and do I need one?
No, I'm just trying to keep track of all the games that we select here. You know how the daily draft works. Where are you going to go? If you could go anywhere, favorite game of the week, the game that you want to attend most in college or pro.
Wasn't prepared to choose yet. Not even kind of, to be honest with you. And but I can narrow it down.
Okay.
Because I had so much fun, and it's going to be a game Jeremy is going to get to attend.
Oh, shoot.
Mm-hmm.
That means I want to go last.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because the stadium feel is such a good time there, unless I'm switching. No, I'm not.
So he's going Jacksonville, Seattle?
I think I'm going Jacksonville, Seattle. Yeah.
Okay.
That was my number 1 pick, too.
Yeah. Should have went first.
That was my number 1 pick.
Should have went first.
I didn't think I had to worry about it.
Okay.
It's the stadium. It's a blast. It's always a good time. You got the people in the pool out there, and the fans are so behind that team. It's fun.
I tried to get in the pool, and then I found out how much that was, and I went, nope, don't care that much.
They wouldn't want you in the pool.
They'd be like, are you sure you want to sit in the pool?
Is there a girl with you we can put in this pool? Because we don't want you in there.
We don't say this often, but could you wear your shirt in the
pool? And you definitely need to wear the gorilla shirt.
Excuse me, sir. Parks and Wildlife is here because somebody saw a manatee that had beached itself, and now we have to pay them something.
All right, Jeremy, you said you wanted to go last.
Yes, I'll go last.
All right, he wants the back-to-back picks in the fantasy-style draft here. So I will make my selection, and I have to go to Autzen Stadium. Oregon and Indiana. Top 10 matchups, two teams that could score a whole boatload of points. I get Fernando Mendoza against Dante Moore. I'm all in.
That's pretty solid.
Kurt Signetti against Dan Lanning. That's an all-star coach matchup, all-star quarterback matchup.
I changed my mind.
I think they're going to score a boatload of points. I'll go over big time on the 53.5.
That would have probably been my 3.
Okay.
I had 2 NFL games at the top of mine.
All right.
So I feel pretty good about where this is set for me. You got my favorite college game. You got my favorite pro game. And now I get the other 2. So the game that I'm actually going to, which is Bills-Falcons. And it's a mixture of things. Buffalo's coming off a pretty brutal primetime loss. That stadium is going to be a very high percentage of Buffalo Bills fans. I'm one of 5 people that is attending this game.
Mm-hmm.
I'm the only one that's not a Buffalo Bills fan. And I think you're going to see a lot of Bills.
Okay.
I am interested to see how they react. And now here's the part of it. We haven't talked about this game yet, so I'm not going to dive too far into this. That's a really potentially explosive offense, and the Bills' biggest problem is their defense.
Mm-hmm.
I think this game can be closer than you think.
All right.
The other one was a little tougher because there are a couple college games, but I don't think the teams are necessarily all that great. And so I'm going Lions-Chiefs.
Okay.
If for nothing else, because this could be the end of Kansas City.
That's a good one.
I have a weird feeling that Detroit is about to show all of the things that I have said about Kansas City. Look, the defense is not that good.
Right.
That's a hard team to defend.
Mm-hmm.
And you get Aiden Hutchinson spending a lot of his day with Jawan Taylor. There's a lot of parts of this that set up.
A whole lot of false start penalties.
There's just a lot that sets up bad in this game for Kansas City.
I would agree.
And I am intrigued.
Yeah, Arrowhead is a tough place to play, don't get me wrong, but this is the kind of team that they don't care.
I'm also curious what and I can't believe the word of the day has been vibe. I'm
Thank
curious.
You, Jonathan Gannon.
I am curious what the vibe of the stadium is going to be. Kansas City hasn't been sitting in a position like this in a long time.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, 6 games in, they have a losing record.
And I feel like you're starting to get – Kansas City fans are great. They're also really spoiled. And I saw this with New England during the New England dynasty. When you have those down years, you start seeing these fans that sell their tickets, especially when you get a team like the Lions that shows up. Because I don't know if the two of you know this. I knew it because I wound up having to procure a lot of tickets for a lot of games. The Lions are not the Buffalo Bills, but they travel really well.
Especially when they're good.
And so if you start if you start StubHubbing or Vivid Seats or whatever, a lot of these tickets, you're going to see a lot of Lions fans at the stadium.
Yeah. I'm a fan of a team that hasn't been good in a long time, and now they're good and they're coming close to my town, which in Kansas City you can get a whole lot of territory that's close for those Detroit Lions fans to come to. That's a pretty good pick.
All right, we'll do one pick each for the two of you. Then we got to hit a couple super chats, and we'll do the second half of the daily draft after the commercial.
We can do that. My next selection will be my team. Tampa Bay Buccaneers, San Francisco 49ers.
They weren't coming back to you.
No, every game that we have played in this year has been one of the best games you've seen that week. Every one of them. Because every one of them has been down to the wire, last possession. Tampa has to have the chance to or has to convert to have the chance to win. I don't see that really changing against San Francisco this week. I mean, if it does, good for us. Finally learn how to get up in a game and stay up. However, we have that bad propensity to fall behind and have to race back. And for some reason, the magic has just been there. They're at home. It's going to be a crazy environment. The fact that Chris Godwin, Mike Evans are going to be out, Bucky Irving's going to be out, that leads me down the path of, yeah, we probably will get behind and have to fight back, and look out for Emeka Egbuka again.
It's a solid pick.
Yeah, and it's an atmosphere thing, too. And Raymond James is a blast. And, again, Niners traveling west to east, but it's a 4 o'clock game. I think it'll be a good one.
Mm-hmm. All right. Your selection, Cowboys-Acros.
I was between two, but the good news is I'll get them both. The first one is going to be the Sooners traveling to the house that Jerry built to take on the Texas Longhorns. The Red River rivalry, baby. It'll be a good time. Always is. No matter teams good, bad, in between, they always play tough, and it'd be a fun one to watch.
I seriously – now, this game's not in Jerry World.
It's in Dallas.
You're right, at the Cotton Bowl.
Oh, my fault.
They always play it in the same place.
Yeah, never mind. I thought it got moved. I'm dumb. Don't listen to me.
I'm dumb. Don't listen.
It's at the Cotton Bowl.
Yeah, right on the fairgrounds.
As soon as I saw John Mateer was going to play in this game, I went, wow, I care way less than I did because I think Oklahoma is going to frog stomp.
Oh, me too. But still, I've never seen one in person, so I'd like to see one.
Yeah, it's a huge game, and I can go watch Oklahoma and Texas and have all of the fried Oreos that I could eat. Yeah,
he played this game well because that's a good value pick, especially for this college slate because the college slate's interesting.
Mm-hmm.
There's several games that I'm like, I don't care about NC State and Notre Dame. Just doesn't do much.
Oh
for
yeah,
me.
that's why this one I was going like, you know what game I've never seen? That one. I'd like to see that one.
He's playing the game well for a first time combatant. We have a couple super chats to get to, one of which requires action from one Nathaniel Tankerus Spencer Esquire.
Money, 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 plenty of money. Give me loads of money, a lot of dough.
LTP, which is Tank's new nickname. We determined that yesterday.
Mm-hmm.
You have been requested by one Eric Miller. Jeremy, I know you hate it, but I need Tank to do me a favor, please, and pick Detroit to beat Seattle tonight in Game 5. Thank you. LTP, they require a Game 5 Detroit Tigers prediction to win.
Oh, that's baseball.
Tonight,
I don't watch that.
Yeah,
tonight, there will be no chance for the Detroit Tigers
Did you call them the
to
Ligers?
lose this game. Yes, the Ligers. That's what I
The Ligers would mess you up.
The
That's a lion tiger.
The Ligers will be all over you. I'll do it. I'll throw it out there just for Cal. Detroit Tigers. Win and a walk.
I do know one guy that will be playing in that game. Cal Raleigh.
The big dumper.
The big dumper. Not to be confused with LTP, the sleep dumper. And one more from Red Sea.
Money, baby, get the money, money, money.
Red Sea says, missed today's show, unfortunately. We still got 45 minutes left.
Yep.
Still got bangers.
Yep.
Best bangers of the week.
Mm-hmm.
So I got to get this in. Falafel Drew Petzig and Billy Napier. That was a condensed one.
It was.
That's true anger. When you didn't even get in the things that have upset you today.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Just flatline. Sorry, Red Sea. You are in the Sportsocracy.
That was a divisive pick. You went with Eric Miller, and the Detroit fan man. He is upset.
Sorry, you should have asked first.
And the funny thing is that Zach and I are sitting here going, is he picking the WNBA Finals right now? Because I don't know what's happening.
Dude, y'all start talking about baseball, and I just like, well, I get to eat pizza soon.
No doubt.
I have no idea what any of the words for the last 5 minutes either of you said.
I'm really happy that I'm about to consume some Little Caesars pizza in the break. And I also just had the harsh realization that I can name more players in the WNBA than I can in Major League Baseball, and that both amuses me and shocks me.
That is gross. You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. We'll be back on a Football Friday after this.
Our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One.
Streaming only on Hulu.
Right now.
Jelly Roll! Hi, this is Ed Sheeran.
LL Cool J.
Brian Adams.
Make some noise for Tate McRae.
Hey, I'm Sammy Hagar.
Mariah Carey.
We have Maroon 5. Good evening.
Hey, this is John Fogerty.
And so much more.
See it all at our 2025 iHeartRadio Music Festival, presented by Capital One. Streaming only on Hulu right now.
This week on United States of Kennedy, the podcast.
Teamsters President Jimmy Hoffa once promised to break both of Bobby Kennedy's arms.
Bobby, JFK's Attorney General, wanted to take down the mob, starting with Hoffa.
This is Bobby trying to get the world to care about him, which explains all this passion and anger going into this, even though it's all kind of ineptly handled.
Each week, we dive into our cultural fascination with the Kennedy dynasty.
Open your free iHeartRadio app, search United States of Kennedy, and listen now.
The iHeartRadio app now has presets, just like in the car. You're our number one. Make us yours. ESPN Asheville, the mountain's favorite sports station, streaming 24/7. Your home for the Sportsocracy. Weekdays at noon. The Tar Heels and Atlanta Braves baseball.
Selling your home? Don't settle for average. Our real estate team at Clarissa Sells WNC and eXp Realty offers Zillow Showcase, an exclusive AI-powered listing experience available to just the top 10% of all listings in our area. With immersive media, cutting-edge design, and elevated marketing, Showcase listings, they go pending quicker and sell for up to $9,000 more than standard listings. Ready to stand out in a crowded market? Give our team a call today, 828-774-6343, because your home deserves the spotlight.
We are the Nix family, and this is our Ingalls story.
Welcome to Henderson County, North Carolina, known throughout the South as Apple Country. Here, the family of Apple Wedge Farm is in its 5th and 6th generation, cultivating fresh fruit for the local community and beyond. For decades, these beautiful locally grown apples have graced the shelves of Ingalls markets, and we look forward to carrying them for decades to come. Ingalls. Low prices, love the savings.
This is J.W. Whitley, General Manager at Parks Ford of Hendersonville. Our value of commitment. Committed to you as our customers and the community that we serve. To do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Experience the Parks Promise today at parksfordhendersonville.com.
At Ingalls, we know your closest companions are the ones who are always there for you. The ones you trust to have your back, no matter what. Who make the hard times a little softer. And the good ones, somehow, a little better. That's what family is all about. Whether they walk on 2 legs or 4. Ingalls, all the ingredients for family.
This football season, Bear Smokehouse Barbecue is where the fans feast. Catch every game Thursday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday on big screens with booming sound, cold drinks, and the best barbecue in town. Bring your crew and tackle the game day grub package. A dozen wings, a pound of pork or chicken, a full rack of ribs, 3 pints of sides, and slider rolls, feeding 4 hungry fans. Whether you're cheering for touchdowns or just here for the ribs, Bears is the ultimate game day destination. Bears Barbecue in downtown Asheville, your home for football, where the fans feast.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. Did you have the camera on when you did that? I just watched.
No.
I just watched Jeremy Green shove one of the biggest slices of pizza I've ever seen from Little Caesars. Obviously, it's not one of the biggest pieces I've ever seen.
Look,
but that was impressive.
I feel like you're talking smack.
I'm not.
And that makes me want to channel my inner Chris Farley and go, lay off me, I'm starving.
That's exactly what it looked like.
It is.
Just grabbed it and horked it down. Wow.
I was going to say shoved it in there. You did.
He did. He did.
Whew.
Like an animal.
Yeah, I couldn't do it. I tried and gave up.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a quitter.
I could, and I enjoyed it, and I'll do it again.
Oh, see, I almost said it, and I can't. Great North, remember in Green Bay, the thing that was said countless times? Well, we did.
It's going to happen. It could happen. It probably did happen.
It happened.
Welcome back into the Sportsocracy. It is
Football Friday.
And we are in the midst of the daily draft. There's 3 of us today, so we're doing 4 picks apiece on where you're going to go if you could go anywhere, just as we do every Friday so far. Cowboy Zach Hurst has made 2 selections. He's got the Seahawks in the Jacksonville game and the Oklahoma Sooners against the Texas Longhorns in the Red River rivalry.
Yep. I'm going to just keep the train moving. These are places I will I've been to one, haven't been to the other, have not been to this one, probably will never get to go to this one. But out west, I'd love to be in the Coliseum, USC, when Michigan comes in and trounces them this weekend. It's a stadium I've never been to and likely, unfortunately, won't be able to go to so far away.
Right.
Maybe one of these days, but my pops always pulled for Michigan. Go Blues. It'd be fun to see Michigan take it to USC out there.
Mm-hmm. Let's see here. My next selection for the weekend, best games of the week. Normally that Rams-Ravens game would be on the periphery, but not so much without any Lamar Jackson. That's not going to be fun.
What? Jeremy's dying. I don't know.
He's choking to death, apparently.
Did something happen that I didn't see?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Look in the chat.
Well, I believe.
Just read the last 5 messages in the chat. They're all great.
Oh, God.
This is one of those. I've never been to this stadium either, and I would love to go there, especially at night, to see how things go down in Tiger Stadium. South Carolina, LSU.
That was the other one I was considering for college. Those were the two I was between, so that's awesome.
No. South Carolina at LSU. Is this the game that South Carolina finds their swag again? Or is this a game where Brian Kelly does that thing that he does where he gets a little pressure from the opposition and then folds like a deck chair?
Yeah. Sorry, and they're talking about in the chat, Jeremy, what I was going to bring up earlier. If none of you have been privileged to eat with Jeremy Green, good. You're welcome. He is always chomping and clicking and clawing like he's chewing on a bag of wood screws.
Yep. Yeah. that was your line.
Yes.
I have TMJ, and I got popped in the mouth a long time ago, so now it sounds like if you didn't put oil in the engine of your car, when everything went to hell, that's about what it sounds like.
Every time he chews.
Gamut fan said the way I was chewing with my mouth to the side was driving him crazy. That was to keep the noise from popping in the microphone. And then Kevin Mullen said, Jeremy chews like a goose. And I've never heard that before. And that makes me laugh
like
a lot.
A goose?
I've never seen a goose chew, and now I will Google that later.
The funny part is that my dentist says I have teeth like a billy goat. Because I wanted veneers, and he went, I'm not sanding those down. Because that would take a long time. It would hurt you a lot, and it would be my whole day. And I don't want to do that.
Mm-hmm. Your wife also chimed in and said
that was what I started laughing at.
That's what started it.
It is disgusting yet impressive how much he can eat, and she's here for it. You should marry that girl.
I did.
Oh yeah,
done.
That's why we have the same last name. If we had the same last name before we got married, we would have to get married at Bryant-Denny Stadium. Dixieland Light.
Is that your game?
No.
It
is my pick.
What is your game?
It is your pick.
See, I thought that was a good segue.
I mean, your pick probably should include that team.
That is my game.
I was going to say.
And you're welcome.
Alabama, Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
And now I wish it was in Bryant-Denny Stadium because T-Town is a lot more fun than the third Columbia. When I look at you and go,
what's the second Columbia? The country?
Probably. Now that you say that.
That's where Shakira's from. That's the one.
Oh, see, I was thinking
Columbia, South Carolina is the two.
I was thinking of Columbus, but not Columbia.
Oh, if we're going just
Columbs? I wouldn't do that.
No, I wouldn't do that.
We've lost it again.
No, for sure. I mean, I'm not really jumping up and down about going to Missouri, but I am pretty intrigued by the game.
You're going twice, aren't you?
To Missouri?
Kansas City.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
See what you did there?
Oh, God.
You just get to stay overnight, go to the next game.
Good Lord. You talk about a weekend of barbecue and Fords. My God.
So he's in third place this weekend.
Yep. I'm in third place ranking it for myself.
All right.
God almighty, the best looking girl you see in the entire state's at the airport.
All right, your final selection, Jeremy.
You guys are cooked. I can take Charlotte at Army and still win.
I think you should. I have a few that I think would make sense. You know what? I get the chance to take two games that I will actually be at in the same weekend.
There you go.
I'm going Virginia Tech, Georgia Tech at Bobby Dodd. This is the first time That team's been in the top 15 in 17 years.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be electric. Now, I think they are going to boat race Virginia Tech. But what if that game's good? Because I feel like we're officially to the, but what if it is good situation.
But what if it is? I mean, is Virginia Tech any good?
No.
So would you?
Hey, we've had some college football games that wound up being good where it just, okay.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Fair enough. My final selection for the weekend, I can't not go because you said they're not good, Jeremy, but I'm not really sure that we're all that good either. So I'm going to Jordan Hare, and I'm going to see the Georgia Bulldogs and the Auburn Tigers, the Deep South's oldest rivalry. And there's a chance that could be a barn burner game.
There's a chance.
There is a chance.
What did you call this game?
It's Deep South's oldest rivalry. We've been playing it since like 1890 something.
I'm Googling it.
I didn't make it up.
I didn't say anything. I just nodded and went, nope.
No, that's awesome. I didn't know that was a thing.
It is a thing.
Yeah, it is. 1892.
1892.
Unless AI lied to me, which it does all the time. So.
All right, final selection.
Yeah, I didn't think y'all would pick this game. That's why I didn't say it before now. I have been to the stadium. It's fine. But I just want to support my boy Ben. I want to see Ben Johnson head coaching for the first time. I hadn't had the opportunity yet to head up to D.C. and watch the Bears and the Commanders. Because Jaden Daniels is a good time. Get to see Ben, Caleb do the thing.
Mm-hmm.
Go Bears.
Bill Krosky.
Bill Krosky.
Bill Krosky Merritt.
It's awesome. I can't.
The law firm.
Yeah. So yeah, that'd be the one. Bears.
Okay.
Bears at Commanders.
All right. Last year it was the surprise game. I'll never forget where I was when that game went final. I was walking down Broadway in Nashville, Tennessee, and a Bears fan came barreling out of some bar and just cussing at God and everybody. I went, what just happened? And I turned and looked into the bar because it's one of those bars that's got the big front window where you can see inside. There were a slew of Washington Commanders fans that were just laughing him out the door. It was hilarious.
We have 2 super chats. Tank, you have to read the second one because I don't know what I can say there and what I can't.
Okay.
And Red Sea said what I was laughing at a minute ago.
While you're doing the first one, I'll proofread the second one.
Red Sea, he beat me to the punch of why I sat here just mute. I believe the Deep South's biggest rival is the North. I believe the oldest rivalry in the Deep South is what we call them Yankees. I talk like me, and I know. I have never heard that game called that before.
Mm-hmm.
And if I had, I would have made that joke 5 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
And now you know.
Well, now you do.
Now you do.
We have another super chat, and I can't wait to hear how Tank Tap dances around this one.
Well, I mean, I don't see.
I've looked at it 3 times and tried not to laugh.
It's another Shanahan and Ananism.
I can't figure out how to read it. That's the reason I read it first time.
Well, you not being able to read is fine.
That does help.
It does.
That's why our greatest rival is the North.
Kevin Mullen, the king of Shanahan and Ananisms, he says Kyle Shanahan has a pet Chihuahua named Boner.
Apparently you can say it.
Yeah. Oh, it's the dog's name. The dog likes bones. What?
But then he says, "What?" And then it's a
boner Chihuahua.
Okay, is that a variation of Chihuahua? I wasn't aware. It's good to know now.
Little dog likes big bones. How important he asks is a baseball manager? Because I know that Jeremy loves their impact.
If somebody doesn't cut the last minute of this show, I'm going to be very disappointed. How important is a baseball manager?
They have managers? Or is that coaches?
Well, that's what they call the guy that fills out the little lineup card and goes, here, this is when they'll be batting. But we're going to change that.
Cool.
How important is a baseball manager? I would say you could trade out your average baseball manager with your average Uber driver, and I don't think much would change on either side.
They supersede the coach.
Now, if you've got a real good manager or a real good Uber driver, then yeah. I mean, I have Uber drivers in my phone that I want that guy.
So you should tell them to go be baseball managers.
For sure. For sure.
I don't know why you're asking us about baseball.
Anything that Aaron Boone is good at is something that I feel like the vast majority of us can be pretty good at.
Yep.
And Zach's first thought was, what's an Aaron Boone?
No, he used to play for the Yankees. I do know because I watched them when they were good. When I was 4.
Just a long time ago.
When I was 4.
A long time ago.
Yeah.
You're in the Sportsocracy. This is ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, 1400. We'll be back right after this.
Back to the pod!
That's sure.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon. Seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s, but there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. A great alternative to a mobile phone for your kids. For a limited time, go to rapidradios.com and you'll get 60% off, free UPS shipping. Add code radio and get an extra 5% off.
Think Verizon, the best 5G network, is expensive? Think again. Bring in your AT&T or T-Mobile bill to a Verizon store, and we'll give you a better deal. Now, what to do with your unwanted bills? Maybe turn them into paper airplanes headed to See Ya Never AT&T and T-Mobile. Jokes aside, the best 5G network has you covered with the most ways to save on plans, streaming, and phone deals. So bring in your bill to your local Verizon store, and we'll give you a better deal. Rankings based on Root Metrics Root Score report dated 1H2025. Your results may vary. Must provide a postpaid consumer mobile bill dated within the past 45 days. Bill must be in the same name as the person redeeming the deal. Additional terms apply.
When you're hiring, have you ever felt like you're missing out on meeting great candidates? Well, they're not hard to find when you go to ZipRecruiter. ZipRecruiter helps 10 million people with their job search every day. People who are actively looking for jobs like yours. So it's easy to find the right person fast. 4 out of 5 employers who post on ZipRecruiter get a quality candidate within the first day. Try ZipRecruiter for free at ZipRecruiter.com/free. That's ZipRecruiter.com/free.
The free iHeartRadio app makes your car radio jealous.
Live radio presets, lyrics for songs, and the most podcasts on the planet.
Plus, it all fits in your pocket.
Your car radio can't do that.
Make sure the free iHeartRadio app is on your smartphone now.
The #1 app for radio.
I'm Coley Duffy.
I'm Cody Ward.
And
we're the Chainsaw Brothers.
Actually, we're cousins. A few days after Helene, we was in the driveway having a couple beers, waiting on the power to come back on. And we heard so many people calling, needing trees removed, and couldn't afford it.
So I called my dad to borrow a chainsaw, and over the next few months, we cleared trees for our neighbors. Our business was born out of wanting to help Western North Carolina get back on our feet.
We are fully insured and licensed. We keep our promises, meaning if we say we're going to be there, we'll be there. In these parts, we live how we were raised.
When you call the Chainsaw Brothers, you're not a customer, you're family. We're good at what we do, and we do it for a reasonable cost.
For all your chainsaw needs, call the Chainsaw Brothers. 828-316-1013. Or find us on Facebook. See how we treat our family.
Are you still covered up with storm damage and debris?
Call us about our daily rates at 828-316-1013. That's 828-316-1013. We're the Chainsaw Brothers, and with our neighbors, we are Western North Carolina strong.
Woohoo!
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingalls, we're with you every step of the way.
When you need us most,
1 day at a time, 1 minute at a time.
We'll be here.
1 second at a time if you have to.
You guys are God's fan.
The community is listening. Just shout out your need. We're Western North Carolina's lifeline during the storm. They're going to come. The cavalry is coming.
Y'all are huge heroes. The epitome of what radio is all about. Don't even understand, man.
We'll all get through this. We will we'll continue to rebuild and recover and renew Western North Carolina.
The voice of the mountains. News Radio 570. WWNC.
The Sportsocracy.
Why are you smiling? Because I love football.
And welcome back into the Sportsocracy on ESPN Asheville. It is
Football Friday.
Yeah, we've got a few more games to go through here as we prepare you fully for the NFL slate. Jeremy will have another set of college bangers coming up at the end of the hour, so stay tuned for that.
We also have a super chat.
Okay.
We can always count on the loyal constituency of this show. Red Sea said your banger from the last hour is in the Discord now.
Okay, very good.
Those are going to be our super chat buttons for next Thursday at Bears Barbecue.
What?
I have all of the things that you've ever said that sound very incriminating when in just a very impixelated spot.
Right.
And we will be using those as super chat
What was that
buttons.
term you used? What was that word?
I made it up.
Did he say pixelated?
I have no idea what he said, but he meant to say without context.
Yeah, what he said.
Yeah. Okay. All right. Just checking.
I'll fill in the blanks for you, Jeremy.
Look, as a man that does politics every morning, sometimes you don't know the word, so you make one up.
Oh, that checks out.
That totally checks out.
I know this word. I've used it before.
Precisely.
You are a stupid person that doesn't know.
Oh, goodness. 425 games.
Oh, God, the chat has been... The chat's been its own show today.
They're keeping us out of line.
Yeah.
No doubt.
Yeah. 4 o'clock slate in the NFL this week. We've done Ravens...
There's only one left.
Or, excuse me, Raiders, Titans. We did the Bengals and the Packers. Now the other 425 game down in Tampa. The Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the San Francisco 49ers.
I hate when games don't make sense.
Okay.
Let's hear it.
When I look at all the betting markets and I look at all the action, which side it's on and where, I hate when games don't make sense. I get that there's no Bucky. I get that there's no Mike. I get that there's no Chris Godwin.
You know they do have.
Emeka Egbebuka.
Egbekbu.
Egbekbu. That's what
Mr. Gronkowski.
Egbekbu.
That's what Mr. Gronkowski called him. It's just proof positive that he is the Ron Burgundy of NFL coverage, and he will read whatever it is, and if he doesn't know how to pronounce it, just make it up.
Yep.
He's the Cam Scatterbo of tight ends.
For sure.
He's the Jeremy Green of vocabulary.
Rob Gronkowski was Cam Scatterbo when Cam Scatterbo was still in diapers.
Correct. That's his
Cam Scatterbo used to watch Rob Gronkowski tapes when he was 14 years old, the way most of us used to watch
other tapes.
Yeah. What we're going to do at the end of this hour.
And then?
I don't know how to pick this game.
Okay.
Because I think Tampa Bay is clearly better than San Francisco.
I would agree.
With Mac Jones playing in place of Brock Purdy, I feel like he fits in San Francisco in a way that doesn't necessarily make a lot of sense, but it makes sense that Kyle Shanahan really wanted him when he was in the draft.
And now he's got him.
I'm taking the San Francisco 49ers plus 3.5.
Okay.
I hate it. I hate this pick. Detest it. And I'm going to be right. In the 5 years we've done this show, every time I've ever looked at a game like this and just gone, I don't know why the sharp money is going this way. The sharp money's going right, which is to San Francisco. The bulk of the money's going left, which is to Tampa Bay, but it's on a wildly disproportionate amount of tickets. Every single time I have ever picked one of these games against what I think, I've been right. I can't explain it. I don't have an analysis of it.
Right.
And you know what? If I'm wrong, I'll go, hey, dum-dum, why'd you not pick that one with your head the way that you always do?
Mm-hmm. You're going San Francisco plus the 3.5.
And I don't even need to know the over. Over.
Yes.
Over. Can't set it high enough.
Yeah, I'm sitting here looking at this. It's just one of those, if I knew the Niners were going to get one or both of their receivers back, it'd be a lot easier. But both Jawan Jennings and Pearsall are still questionable to play. And, of course, you're not going to know till late. It's, what is the over? What was it, 47, 48, something like that?
47.5.
Yeah. I'm all Tampa all the way here. I just think like you said it, Jeremy. It's just as a team, they're a better team, and when it's which version of Baker do we get? When he's on his own, and they win, and I think they win, fairly handily. With because if neither of the receivers are coming back for the Niners, you got Jake Tonjes McBasketball out there at tight end because Kittle's still not back,
right?
And CMC is your number one receiver. It's a lot to overcome. I'm taking Tampa. I'll take Tampa. And I do like the over, though. I don't think either team's going to stop either one.
Okay. You both are right on the over.
Which means we're wrong.
Don't test me on my own team, because I can tell you one thing the Tampa Bay Buccaneers are not going to do this week, and that's stop the San Francisco 49ers from getting into the end zone at least 3 times. The over is the right way to go. It's picking the spread that's the hard part, and I'm going San Francisco 49ers plus the 3.5.
You're cooked, Jeremy. He keeps doing it. You are cooked.
He's doing it just to piss me off.
I'm not. I really am not.
I love being right.
Because, look, McCorkle Jones had the best game he's ever played against the LA Rams last week. I feel like McCorkle is going to find a lot of room in the middle of this Todd Bowles bend, don't break defense to put up solid numbers again.
I just struggle with the who. There's nobody there except, again, if he gets Pearsall and Jawan back, I would completely change my opinion.
That's my fear, is that the receivers will be back and they will figure out a way. If not, CMC could hurt us because pass catching running backs in the Tampa Bay Buccaneers is just one of the things that we don't do very well. I think we win this game, but I don't think we win it by 3 and the hook. It's probably going to be the same way that it's every game has been. We got to fight back and we got to have a last-minute possession. We'll win by field goal.
This, and I'm with Game It Fan. This feels like the game that Baker would go boo-boo kitty.
Could be.
I feel like Todd Bowles and Baker Mayfield have been with each other for so long that they're becoming the same person. When you doubt them, they will surprise you. Mm-hmm. When you believe in them, they will disappoint you.
They will let you down.
And that's what I could not get away from is it that just a slew of the pros, the guys that are dropping, their unit is 200 of your units. Is that what this is coming from? Is that they're feeling that same thing I am, that this Baker thing feels fictitious. He's not the best quarterback in the league. Same thing with Daniel Jones, same thing with Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. And I love Sam. All 3 of those guys feel like they have one of those, oh my God, what was that game coming?
Yep.
And I don't know why I feel like it's this week.
I feel like it's probably coming next week against the Detroit Lions.
But that's the one you expect.
That is the one I expect.
And that's honestly, it scares me about San Francisco. It just doesn't make any sense to expect it against San Francisco. Baker Mayfield has become like the inception of the NFL.
Yeah.
I have to think about things that I thought about in a dream 42 years ago to figure out where I'm going now, and I still don't understand the end of that stupid movie, and that's why I don't watch movies.
Yep. Give me Tampa Bay Buccaneers in the money line. However, I will take the 49ers plus the 3.5.
I saw it too, Jeremy. He's dying.
Over 47.5.
I'm on the 47. Mm-hmm. We'll get to those 2 super chats at the end of the segment. Kevin Mullen is just a national. He's just a national treasure.
Sunday night football, Lions and the Chiefs at Arrowhead. The Chiefs are a 2.5-point favorite at home, and I'm gonna need you to explain that to me. How does that make any kind of sense?
Because they're better
when you
home.
have a Detroit Lions offense that can put up points by the bunches, and you have a Kansas City Chiefs defense that, well, they can't. They can't, offensively or defensively.
The fix is
stop
in.
this team.
Look, I can't. I can't. I'm taking the Lions plus 2.5. I think they went outright. I'll go over 52.5. And I didn't think about this for 33 seconds.
No, it's one of those, like, I was just looking at the Lions' last 4 games. Points scored, 52, 38, 34, 37.
Mm-hmm. And I don't think Kansas City can score with them. I just don't. Aiden Hutchinson is going to eat up Juwan Taylor. I think this is one of those games where you see they're bringing a knife to a gunfight.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, and Kansas City's fighting, not having enough healthy receivers put out there on the field. Rice still isn't back yet. This is an easy one. I mean, I think we're probably all going to be on the same board. I mean, it's Detroit.
Absolutely.
It's Detroit.
Over 52.5, Lions plus 2.5.
Oh. Hang on.
Oh?
Yeah. Sorry, I was thinking for a second. I was like, I was doing. Yes, it's over.
Yeah,
it's over.
Yeah.
I think the Lions are going to do 80% of that work by themselves.
Yeah, I mean, they're going to get 35 of it easy.
You would think so. All right, we're all on the same side on both of those.
Mm-hmm.
Kansas City and Detroit on Sunday Night Football.
And then I will pick the Monday night games on a independent live stream live from Atlanta.
Okay.
And Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Zach, you're more than welcome to join for that if you'd like to. He'll be.
It's going to be a long drive from Gatlinburg.
I meant on the live stream. Not necessarily. I mean, you can join me in Atlanta too if you want to.
Yes and no. Yes, the first one, no, the second.
There we go.
Okay. All right. Monday, look forward to the YouTube only.
And
stream.
we will not have an ESPN show because I can't talk to myself for 3 hours. I mean, I can, but you probably wouldn't want me to.
You thought this show got sideways. Wait till Jeremy's by himself for 3 hours talking.
No doubt.
I've done them before. I did a live stream for the draft last year that ran like 3 hours and 43 minutes, and I didn't talk to anybody but myself.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to watch it.
I'm not going to lie. I went back and watched it and went, shut up. Like,
you're annoying me, and I said it.
You're annoying me, and I am you.
All right, we got a couple of super chats to hit real quick before the bangers.
Take it easy, money, with the wink and a smile, like it ain't no thing. Like it ain't no thing.
Gary Burt's doing the Lord's work. He's just reminding people that college bangers are indeed coming up in the last segment of this here program.
Yes.
He also said, I believe I had that DVD. That was what I was referring to earlier.
Mm-hmm.
I know I did.
Money, baby, get the money. We in the money.
I don't know what the second part of this means.
Me either.
I can. Brother-in-law.
Oh, yeah, that checks out.
He said,
yeah.
He started, it's from Kevin Mullen. Kyle Shanahan is an instinctual cup checker.
Instinctual.
I
like
he
it.
just does it because his brain tells him to.
Right, like, gotcha.
Got your keys? Got your keys. My brother-in-law loves his steak at 165. How can I punch his face without punching his face? Much love from San Diego.
What is that? What is
So
that
165, I believe, is medium well.
I'm looking. 165 is no.
That's super well
Stop
done.
that.
That's charred leather.
No, you don't even try to not hurt his feelings.
Here's the thing.
Knock his teeth out like you're Cam Scattaboo at a bar fight.
Or warming up for football.
For
Same
sure.
thing.
You just put a helmet on, you run straight into his face and go, you eat it medium rare like man.
I love his Cam Scattaboo impersonation.
Oh,
I think it's the
that's
best one he does.
It is. It's like he just looks like the coach from Waterboy and
So good.
talking
I
in
knocked
tongues.
my whole hat off that time.
He did.
I looked like Kid
That was
at the
good.
end of that one.
Goodness. Kevin, you tell him that is Kyle Shanahan and Anahan kind of activity, and we don't do that
For sure.
to find pieces. of meat.
Kyle Shanahan asks if his well-done steak can be more well-done, and then he puts ketchup on it.
Mm-hmm.
You can take up what I do, and Patrick Holt said Jeremy puts ketchup on his steak. I put ketchup and A1 on steak because I don't like how runny A1 is. To make it into its own little sauce. It's got
I
a little
like you less now than I ever have.
I've had no less than 100 people go, I hate that you do that. First of all, it's a dollop of ketchup to firm up the A1 because I don't want it to roll off like as I'm cutting. And then I get to the end and I'm like, somebody else emptied the bottle. It'll be a little firmer. And every person that's ever tried it has gone, it's more like Heinz 57, which I also like.
Don't care. If it's hamburger steak, fine. If you ruin a steak I ever cook for you, I'm going to cut you in the neck.
I usually do it when I go to places like Applebee's.
That's
where
completely
that
fine.
steak needs a little Jesus.
That's completely fine.
I also have eaten at Peter Luger's, and I don't use anything.
There you
that's
go.
a good steak. It's all about how good the steak is.
Whew.
Look, Applebee's, you're there for the $1 margs, and Callie Cankles that's sitting at the end of the. We all know what Applebee's is.
I was going to delete your number from my phone.
you do steaks well. That's not the same.
Whew. Good.
Kevin, you should tell your brother-in-law if you want a medium well or well done steak at my barbecue. You can have the chicken.
Mm-hmm.
I will, and I'll cook it to a crisp.
Mm-hmm.
You can eat that. You like burnt things. Stop that.
You're in the Sportsocracy, and this is ESPN Asheville. Last set of bangers coming up next.
ESPN Asheville, your mountain weather forecast.
Not too bad of a looking afternoon. Seeing some mid and high level overcast mixing in with the sunshine, upper 60s. Tonight, mid 40s and a few clouds. So maybe a light jacket tomorrow morning, then sunshine, low 70s in the afternoon. I think Sunday will be sunny. I think Monday, Columbus Day will be sunny with highs in the low 70s, but there will be over the weekend rain to our east, probably triangle east out near the coast, and some strong winds. I'm meteorologist Ray Stijic from the Weather Channel.
This report is sponsored by Rapid Radios.
Rapid Radios are instant push-to-talk walkie-talkies offering national LTE coverage and no subscription ever. Business owners can now keep in touch with up to 200 staff members at one time. Go to rapidradios.com now for up to 60% off and free shipping.
For more information about contests on this station, go to espnavl.com.
Big news, Asheville. Clover CBD has opened a brand new dispensary at 8 Weaverville Road in Woodfin. Clover CBD is locally owned, community focused, and dedicated to providing premium hemp products at affordable prices. And here's the best part. Radio listeners get 20% off one in-store purchase, plus a free gift when you mention this ad. Offer valid once per customer through the end of October. Stop by their new Woodfin location today or visit clovercbd.com to learn more. That's clovercbd.com.
Don't be haunted by the old stains in your carpet. Call Zero Res Carpet and Air Duct Cleaning and get 3 rooms cleaned for only $119. Mention ESPN Asheville or schedule online at ZeroResAsheville.com. Zero Res, all they leave is clean.
This is the story of the one. As a custodial supervisor at a high school, he knows that during cold and flu season, germs spread fast. It's why he partners with Grainger to stay fully stocked on the products and supplies he needs, from tissues to disinfectants to floor scrubbers. All so that he can help students, staff, and teachers stay healthy and focused. Call 1-800-GRAINGER, click Grainger.com, or just stop by. Grainger, for the ones who get it done.
When my kids started falling behind at school, I didn't know what to do. I felt alone, like I was lost in the dark. Then I found Understood.org, a nonprofit empowering people with learning and thinking differences like ADHD and dyslexia. They gave us hope, guidance, and tools to move forward. No matter where you are on your path, Understood can help. Visit understood.org/yourpath today.
Clarissa sells WNC as the #1 team in Buncombe County. We have the customer service experience to assist you in achieving your real estate goals. Our team offers something that 90% of listings in our market won't have, Zillow Showcase. Check us out at clarissasellswnc.com.
Sure, you know Appalachian Motor Coach is the official shuttle sponsor of the Living the Dream Tailgate Tour. But did you know that they can get you anywhere in style? Weddings, bachelorette parties, corporate gatherings, family reunions, Appalachian Motor Coach makes the ride part of the fun. Luxury seating, climate control, and none of the stress of parking or driving. Appalachian Motor Coach gets you there relaxed, on time, and ready for the party. For more information, visit them at AppalachianMotorCoach.com. Appalachian Motor Coach, the best memories start on the ride.
Do better, be better every day. That's the Parks Promise. Our mission, to improve lives with every interaction. This is JW, General Manager at Parks Ford Hendersonville. Experience the Parks Promise today at ParksFordHendersonville.com. That's ParksFordHendersonville.com.
Coffee's the closer's only. Get them the money. Then when you get the money, you get the power. That watch costs more than your car. Then when you get the power, then you get the woman.
It's the best segment of the week. It's not just bangers. It's the best kind of bangers. It's my favorite bangers. It's the underdogs.
Underdog, 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 underdog.
Speed of lightning, roar of thunder. Missouri's a 2.5-point dog at home against Alabama. Ty Simpson has played really well, but I'm telling you this right now, there is no more disrespected team in all of college football right now than Missouri and Bo Prabula. That team's really good. I think they will beat Alabama, if for nothing else because they have enough bulletin board material to fill up the locker room. This is a prove-a-point game. Give me Missouri plus 2.5. I would kill to understand how Oklahoma is a dog to Texas, but give me Oklahoma plus the 1.5. You can tell me it's John Mateer and the staff of iHeart Asheville, and I'll still Oklahoma to not just cover, but cover convincingly. Next, Maryland's a 6.5-point dog at home against Nebraska. Have you watched Maryland? I said Missouri was the most disrespected team in the country. It might be Maryland. That team's really good. They won me a fortune last week. They're going to do it again this week. Give me Maryland plus the 6.5. And finally, Tank, you talked about this game. It's that has broken 20 points exactly one time all year. And you gave him 9.5 with Lenora Sellers off a bye week as he got healthy? I think LSU will win this game. 9.5 is top 5 stupidest lines I've seen this season in college football. LSU wins. But give me South Carolina. I'm getting cocky, baby. Give me the South Carolina Gamecocks to cover the 9.5.
Hey, everybody have a great weekend and enjoy the football. Jeremy will be back with you on the YouTubes only on Monday. I'll be hitting the fine skies up to New York City next week.
He's in New York.
That's right. And we'll be back with you on Wednesday or Thursday. Can't remember the schedule right now, but we will keep you up to date.
Wednesday was the last one I got.
Yes. So we will see you next week here on ESPN Asheville, 92.9 FM, 880 AM, and 1400. We will see you then.
This is where it starts. Where your story begins. This is the trail you blaze yourself. And step by step, you get stronger, faster, better. This is where it starts. How will you finish? Ingles, we're with you every step of the way.
From the Ingles studio,
WPEK Fairview,
WMXF Waynesville,
W225CJ Candler,
the #1 preset in your car, and the new and improved iHeart Radio app. Free never sounded so good.